All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Slips Leagues Championship 3v3 tournament today. This is our first time together since the last tournament of 2020, in which we had some pretty solid action, and we hope for action just like that tonight. First up, we're going to be bringing you the action from Imperium versus Assault Esports. And I'm going to be joined by, at the moment, co-caster GJ, the Emperor, if you will, and later... And later down the line, we should have Shay joining us as well.
That depends on what goes on. Well, that depends on what happens in the future. Shay may be up for it, but we'll see. Now, I know Shay is one of the people playing in the tournament as a member of the Rocket Beans team. Shout outs to Shay. Shout outs to Rocket Beans. Anyways, as my dear play-by-play commentator, the Croctopus, has said, we're going to be seeing the Imperium team take on Assault Esports, as voted on by you lovely folks at home in the Slips community. A big thank you to everybody for taking part in the voting process. Now I am a little bit tongue-tied here out of sheer excitement, but no worries. That's gonna clear up really fast, like right now. Mac goes the cheeks. I am ready. By that I mean my face. I have to be professional, so clarification.
Yeah, you gotta clarify there. We've got a pretty interesting matchup looking like here. Imperium has 2 Grand Champs and 1 Champ 3 on the team. No substitutes, so we're going to be seeing Iota, Wally, and Altruism on Imperium. And Assault Esports coming through the qualifiers with just 1 player above the rank of Diamond. 1 Champ 3, that's going to be Muneses. I'm sure we're going to mess that one up quite a bit. But we got Muneses as Champ 3. And the rest of the team being in the Diamond ranks. 3 roster players and 3 sub players. Not sure who we're gonna see. So we're gonna wait to give you the rundown of their team so far. Looks like Altruism is gonna be going by Alec this evening.
Yes, Alec Altruism. However you put it, however you slice it, it's Altruism. Now, for those of you in the know, I had a little chat with Iota during the first Slips podcast, like a couple days ago, actually, on Wednesday. And he made it clear to me that he wanted his team in this tourney. He wants his team to win. And they're in the tourney, they're in the quarterfinals right now, and they were just sitting here waiting for whoever wins the qualifier match between Assault Esports and, unless I am gravely mistaken and my notes need an updating here, Barbaric Union. The 2 teams clashed and Assault Esports took the win to the zip, and now we're just waiting on the 2 teams to make it into the lobby so that we can get started. And yep, we got everybody here. We got Assault Esports, we got Imperium, they're all in here. We're just about ready to go. We're gonna bring you guys to the stadium right now, actually. Now, anything else you can tell us about our 2 teams here?
Not much. I can say that on the side of Imperium, the team or Assault Esports rather, the team that had all of their players listed, it looks like we're going to be getting Kildya, Storms, and Aspect Ratio. Unless Aspect Ratio is a name change. Oh no, because we have Iota, Wally, and Altruism for Imperium, and so we're going to have Aspect Ratio, Kildya, and Storm Z on Assault Esports today. Kildya being a sub. Those players come together to form quite a low MMR. This is going to be an interesting matchup, in my opinion. We've got Storm Z at a 967. That's a Diamond 1 3's MMR. That's going to be very interesting seeing a Diamond 1 try to play up to the speed of the Grand Champs and the Champ 3, especially with the way the new ranking systems are on Imperium. And I think this is going to be pretty one-sided to Imperium. I don't think we're going to see Assault Esports pick up a game here, but I would be pleasantly surprised if they did. And I would really love to see the Diamond 1 Storm Z step up and really have the necessary speed. The worst thing that can happen in a tournament game like this is to not be part of the play. You always want to be part of the play. You don't want to leave your team in 3v2s constantly. And Stormzy is really going to have to step up his game if his skill does indeed match his rank. But I'm excited. What do you expect from our team of diamonds? They're one champ 3, Munes S Z. Sorry.
Munez,
uh,
however you pronounce the name.
yeah, we'll say Munez for now until someone corrects us. But the one champ 3 in Munez is not going to be playing for Assault Esports. So we have no one above Diamond 2 verified for Assault Esports playing against these Grand Champs and a Champ 3. Could be very, very interesting.
Yeah, it could be very interesting. As we all know from our Slips history, Imperium won a previous tourney against Eclipse, a team that used to have quite a strong tourney winning streak. They still have the most tourney wins under their belts right now, but Imperium, they're looking to take that streak for themselves. But let's see if they can actually make it. Right now, they got one tourney win to their name. They haven't had the best luck ever since. Unless I'm mistaken, they've been having some serious trouble with the quarterfinals. But right now, we're waiting on the 2 teams to join up so that we can get started.
Okay, and it does look like all players are finally ready. And once... okay, and we did just get the final word. We are joining up, so we're about to jump straight into the action, get 5 minutes on the clock, get this best of 3 started. Imperium versus Assault Esports is underway, just like that. Ball favoring the blue team on the kickoff, but Kildia with a fast approach might get a double touch here. Doesn't quite get it. Aspect ratio there for the follow-up. Wally now trying to get that ball out of here. Iota not quite fast enough to win that 50 against Storm Z. Bounces off to the side. Kildia now half flipping back down, trying to read Wally here. Wally with a very soft touch off the wall. That is not going to be enough. Storm Z flying very errantly for an aerial there. Not the best. Aspect ratio misreading that ball off the backboard. Kildia now with a very soft touch in front of the net. Could be a chance. Storm Z says no. And the blue side is still pressing for a goal here. Imperium versus Assault Esports. Imperium on the blue team. Assault on the orange team. And a nice bang here from Iota off the backboard. Could be coming down for Wally. Aspect ratio with a nice 50. That's going to be a save. Altruism now putting it out to Wally, but aspect ratio puts that way down in the opposite corner of the blue side field. And now blue side gets to reset. That is Imperium again. A nice pass to Wally, or a nice pass attempt, I should say, pops up way too high. Wally doing his best to get it down. Does put it right in front of the net. No one there from Imperium to follow it up. And now it's a little bit of a panic play on the side of Assault Esports. Storm Z finally getting it out. And now Assault Esports is finally on the attack. Wally shuts it down pretty quickly. Aspect ratio trying to bang it back in. Little weak there. Easy clear for Alec. And into the corner they go. Both players miss. Iota with a free shot on the net, but that's going to be a save by Kilja. And now Storm Z trying to get it out. Wally with the pinch out the wall is going to nicely lay out for Iota. Puts it on the net. The dreaded triple commit from Assault Esports. Alec puts it off the backboard. Wally can't find the net. Puts it above the post, but Iota comes in with the secure goal. And that is going to be 1-0 to Imperium.
Solid
what an exciting first 2 minutes.
Exciting indeed. It was a great old battle for the first goal. And we've all seen this before. The first team to get the goal gets the momentum. And 9 times out of 10, that leads to a win for that team. But let's see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll see as Imperium back on the attack already. Stormzy gets it around 1, trying to boost down, get the floor pinch. Wally's going to have a nice 50 there. A double kill, or a trade rather, for Imperium and Assault as Iota and Kilja both demo each other. Kilja puts a nice pass out to the center, but for nobody except for Wally, who clears it down to the orange side. Aspect ratio with a solid clear here. But that's going to set up a play for Imperium here. Iota up to Alec. Puts it off that right post. Now Iota is going to be looking to... Oh, I thought he was looking to pass it. Tries to bang it on net. Storm Z with a nice save. No one is in the net. They were not ready for that 50. Kilja gets a nice, easy goal. And I'll tell you what, if I was playing, I would be hitting calculated right about now. What an interesting bounce off that 50. That's going to go right out in front for Kilja. And no one is in net for Imperium. We've got a tie game.
Much closer game than what was initially expected by many people, I'm sure, when you look at the MMR difference.
I would absolutely have to agree with you. The Grand Champs, although getting an easy goal there, Wally off the backboard to Iota, who's just sitting there in the attacking zone, waiting for it. But a lot of people, including myself, were probably thinking that this was going to be a very one-sided blowout. But here we are, a little over halfway through the game, 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, and Imperium only has a 1-goal lead. Assault Esports not out of this round yet. This is a best of 3, so the winning team will need to win 2 games in order to advance to the semifinal. Into the semifinals. This is the quarterfinals, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
this is the quarterfinals.
And so we've got Storm Z getting demoed there, waiting too long while not moving. Not going to be able to clear that out. That's going to be attack for Imperium. No one really up there for that aerial for Imperium, so Killjoy's going to get a nice clear. Wally slowly putting it back in. Low boost, though, not going to be able to get it up. Storm Z over 1. Not over 2, though, as Alec puts it back down to the orange corner. A little bit of breathing room for Imperium there. Alec now with a shot on net and the beautiful assist, unfortunately, from Killjoy. Right off the wall, just hits the top of his car really oddly, and it just plops out into the center of the net. And no way that a Grand Champ or Champ 3 is not going to put that in. That's a goal for Imperium. They lead 3-1 in this first match. Wally coming in, looking for another attack. Gets a nice reset on the wall. Can't quite get it out to the center. Alec having to come in and try to repass it out to the middle. Storm Z, a miss on the wall. That's going to be rough. Aspect ratio, though, with a solid touch to at least give Orange some breathing room. Killjoy with a good 50, keeping control of the ball. Wally's not going to let him dribble it down the field, though. Doesn't keep control either. Nice slow shot on net just to kind of reset, but that's going to be easy to deal with for Iota. Aspect ratio with a whiff there. That's going to be rough. That's going to have him out of position. Storm Z needs a second touch here. Gets it, but it's not a good one. And Iota says, "You're going to put that ball in the center for me? Thank you very much." Great pass, great pass, great pass. Right off of the nose of his car, air rolls it to get that nice angle into the top of the net, making sure nobody on Assault Esports is saving that one. And that's going to be a 4-1 lead for Imperium now. This is more the scoreline that we were expecting. Is it not, GJ?
Yes, as I was laying down the law in the Discord. Yeah, that is definitely more what I expected from Imperium. I was expecting them to dominate, but I was also expecting Assault Esports to put up a bit of a fight, and they have done so far, but as the clock winds down, it is clear that Game 1 is gonna go to Imperium.
One thing that I will say is that I do think Assault Esports has had the better bouncing on the 50-50s of the two teams, which has helped them, which definitely helped them in the first half of the match. A nice shot there by Alec, but an even better save by Aspect Ratio. Could be a last-second goal here. But Imperium has been passing, and Assault has been clearing. That is the story of this first round so far, and I do think that Assault is doing a good job of keeping up some speed, but they've got to do a better job of keeping up speed while also hitting the ball properly. They're hitting the ball hard, and they're hitting it down the field.
Absolutely.
2 steps out of like a 6 or 7 step process, whereas on Imperium, we've got passes, we've got very obviously aimed shots, not just hitting it towards the net. We've got control, we've got dribbling. Biggest difference between the two teams right now, wall touches. Imperium player jumps off the wall, hits the ball. I'd say probably 85% of the time so far, it's been a decent touch for them. Assault Esports player jumps off the wall, hits the ball. 85% of the time, it's been a good touch for the other team. And that is really hurting Assault Esports right now. They've got to get more solid hits off the wall if they're going to play this dump and chase sort of game style. And they have to be faster. Their 50s are really good. They're not losing them terribly, and they're winning quite a few of them, which is not something that you would normally see in a Diamond versus Champ 3 / Grand Champ lobby, in my opinion. But they're doing a good job of it, and they just need to keep it up. Get some more solid hits off the wall, and speed up their cars, but slow down their thought process, if that makes sense. They seem a little panicky to me. They've got to play their game. If they don't play their game, they're gonna get hit with another 4-1 here, and maybe not even one. Alec now with the BM, switching to the Scarab. Oh, that's an engine sound we're not gonna want to hear for the next 5 minutes. But Imperium is up in this match 1-0 now. as we get started in the action. 10 seconds in here, and it's no one's first little part of the game yet. Iota with a nice pass to Wally. Aspect ratio going up for the save. Alec is going to put it off to the side. Pass for Iota. Iota misses the net. Wally now, last one back, is going to control it up the wall here. Looks for the air dribble. Gets a flip over one. Now looking for the center. Alec going for a demo instead. Wally not going to be able to control it enough to get that on net. Puts it into the corner. Gets full boost. Thought he might go for a Doomsday Dish there, but instead looked for the pass to Iota. Iota a little bit too far on the far post there. Alec with a double kill, and Iota, easy pass to the middle. Wally is just going to roll that ball in at a cool 71 miles an hour. Okay, that looked a whole lot slower than 71 miles an hour, but I guess he hit the crap out of that ball. Very good pass from Iota to not hit it too hard. They knew 2 players were respawning and off the field, had plenty of time. Easy goal there for Imperium, and Assault Esports is now chasing Imperium in this round and in the match. Down 1-0. Need a win here to stay alive. Storm Z might get a good pass here. Oh, Alec denies the pass to Aspect Ratio. Aspect Ratio, eyes were getting big there. I could see the goal lining up for him, so I know he could see it too. Good drip there to get the ball around 2. Passes it out to the center, and Wally bangs that one in for a 2-goal lead. That was a nice drift right there. Nice drifting control. And then a nice early flip from Wally to, instead of hit that ball to the far corner where both defenders were, hits it into that near post. Easy goal. Imperium is up 2-0 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this matchup. Alec with a whiff there off the ceiling. Iota, however, puts it to the outside, is going for the second touch. Gets the 50 and the demo onto Storm Z. Really unfortunate there. Wally going for the fake, has to play for the 50 though, as Assault Esports was not faked out. Wally steals the goal from Iota. I don't know if that was planned or not, but, you know, looked like highway robbery to me. What do you think, GJ?
Well, it's looking to be very much a... I'm not sure about highway robbery in terms of the score, but when you look at it, it is very, very, very much a case of Imperium taking the ball, not just running with it, but running all the way to South Africa with it.
It's impressive. That means that they can run on water. South Africa's pretty far away. Anyways, back into the action. Aspect Ratio with a nice clearing pinch there. Goes up and high, makes an awkward hit for Imperium, but Iota there puts it down. Not able to get it past the goalie. That's going to be a save there. Killjoy trying to get it over Alec. Alec says no. That Scarab all over the field with the peppermint wheels. And through 2, it gets the pass out. Wally whiffs on the shot. And so Iota comes in and finishes the job. Wow, just look at that Scarab go. Just look at it go. Oh, man. It's a beautiful thing to watch sometimes. I really want Assault here to not give up, though. Aspect Ratio, solid kickoff is going to go into the blue side. Iota now with control. Storm Z with the demo. Probably not what he wanted there, though. Looking for the 50. Gets it knocked over him. Killed you now a little low and up in the play. Gets it knocked over him. Aspect Ratio hits it straight to Iota. Gives the ball away. Iota now looking for Wally in the center. Pops it up. Killed you. Read his pass, though, and knocks it downfield. Maybe with the second touch. Does get the second touch, but it's a 50. Storm Z with a very soft touch, trying to go over Alec, not quite there. Aspect Ratio up very quickly for that ball. Good speed from him, and to pop it up on that 50. Iota just with a hit to keep a little bit of pressure. Wally now turning on it, tries to go over, tries to go under, actually. Storm Z, not going to work, though. Storm Z, solid defense there. It's going to be another save for him. Good pass there to Killja, up and over Iota. Gets a touch, but puts it back into his own corner. But Imperium now controlling the ball. Alex going to go up the wall. Storm Z says, no, you are not. We want to play on the ground where we're comfortable. Puts the ball back on the ground. Killja up and over one. Aspect Ratio up. So is Killja. Killja is going to miss that ball. Storm Z with a demo on Wally somewhere on the field. Not really sure where that happened at. Iota now passing it out for Alec. Alec's not going to be able to finish it. Wally coming in on the wall. What a pinch. That could be in. That's going to go off the corner. And Killja coming in. Rough touch off the wall. Doesn't center out. Doesn't really do much except for go back on the side wall. And now another whiff coming in from Killja. 2 rough launches there. Very rough. Very rough. Storm Z misreads that one on the back wall. And that's going to be easy for Alec just to bump in. This this is more what I was expecting from this game.
Yeah, from the series. Oh, man.
Yeah. This is not to say that Assault is playing very poorly, but when you put people that are at such disparate ranks against each other, you see differences like these. The difference isn't necessarily in what the plays are, but in the consistency of the execution. When Imperium goes to execute a play, they execute it. When Assault Esports goes to execute a play, sometimes they execute it. And it's not to say anything bad about them, it's more to say just there's a lot of skill difference. And it's rough to get matched up against a team like this when you're a team full of diamonds. But that's okay, because Assault Esports still hasn't given up. No one's AFK, no forfeits, no nothing like that. Oh, a good pass from Wally to Iota. Goes back to Wally. Oh my gosh, no matter what the score is, you have to admit that that is a beautiful play. Pass 1, pass 2, and the shot. That's going to be the proverbial nail in the coffin, 6-0, with only 36 seconds left. Assault Esports, thank you for playing, and better luck next tournament. But I hope you guys all gain some valuable experience from playing against a team like this. Wally with a very nice hit off the wall goes for the floor pinch. Storm Z doesn't let that one go by. Storm Z, in my opinion, one of the better players on the team, although being the lowest ranked. The other players on Assault seeming to be fast but not consistent. Aspect Ratio, however, with a solid touch off the wall, gets it over one, not over the second. Now the ball is coming back down to the orange side. Iota up, misreads that backboard. So does Alec. And now Wally looking for a last-minute one. Double commit on the backboard, but that is going to be Wally knocking that ball down, or Iota, rather, knocking that ball down. And that is going to be Game 2 going to Imperium, and the series going to Imperium. So we're going to see Imperium move on to the semifinals, and we will be catching them play against... GJ, do we know who they're playing against yet?
Let's see. Now, it looks like, yeah, we do know who they'll be playing against. It's going to be Salt and Pepper versus Imperium in the first semifinal matchup.
I do like Salt and Pepper. I do indeed like Salt and Pepper. I don't know if that's going to give me bias when casting this next matchup, but we will see.
Of course. Now, a little bit of an update. We do have an update on the third quarterfinal matchup. It was Kitty Cats versus Rocket Beans. Kitty Cats wins 2-0, so they move on to the semifinals, and they'll take on the winner of Team Blackout versus the Doggers.
The Doggers. That's another fun name. I do enjoy the names that people come up with.
Yes, sirree. Now, I know I'm getting some commotion here in the Discord, and hang on, we've got confirmation from Felipe himself. Team Blackout has won 2-1 in their match against the Doggers, so they move on. They move on to the semifinals, right. So we know who will be playing against who. So, with that being said, our semifinals are thus: Salt and Pepper versus Imperium, and Kitty Cats versus Team Blackout. Now,
how poetic would it have been to have the Kitty Cats versus the Doggers? That would have been fantastic.
Yes.
That is the match I want to cast for next tournament, GJ. Write it down. Put it in a book somewhere. That's what I want to cast. The Kitty Cats and the Doggers.
Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, do not go away, because we're going to get things situated, because I've received word from the staff that Shay is ready to come into the commentary booth here. So I'm gonna make sure that everything's ready to go here. I'm gonna take a step back. And then I'm gonna get everything situated so that our two casters will be ready to go, and then we'll get into the semifinals. But in the meantime, we're gonna bring you an interview featuring yeah, you know what? Why the heck not? We got time. Let's see. So I have a whole assortment of interviews all lined up, and you know what? I think since now that I think about it, we got a team. Since we're gonna be looking at the Salt and Pepper team, we're gonna be seeing them play. We're gonna have an interview featuring one of the members of Salt and Pepper. It's going to be Matt. So I'm gonna take care of business while that's going on. And when we get back, semifinal match, it's gonna be Salt and Pepper versus Imperium. Do not go away. Hello, everybody. Hello. For this interview, I have with me the captain of Salt and Pepper. It is Matt. Matt, welcome to the studio.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Of course, of course. As you all know, Salt and Pepper have Attorney Win to their name. After winning one of the more recent tourneys, taking the top prize. I have a whole bunch of questions lined up here. We're gonna get the ball rolling. Now, first question. You've played with your fellow teammates, Salt and Pepper, for a couple of tourneys now. But what do you think of your team's performance so far?
So we've played in 2 tourneys, right? We've won one of them, which is obviously really, really amazing. It was kind of cool. The other one, we went up against a top 64 and a RLCS or RLRS season 8 team. And we did take a game off them, and we almost won the second game. I think it went into overtime. So I'm actually really, really happy, even though we did go out in the quarterfinals. I'm really happy with our performance, and I want to continue that with this next tournament coming up. I want to try and win. I always want to win every tournament, but just very happy with how we've been doing lately, especially because we all took a big break from the game, and we just started coming back into it like 2-3 weeks ago. So I'm very happy with how we've been doing.
Pretty cool. Now, going into the specifics here, who do you think is the best player in your team? Who do you think's the worst?
I wouldn't say. Well, obviously, I think I'm the worst. I'm the most inconsistent. But I think for consistency, like just pure backbone, I think it's Darian. But pop-off performances, if we do really well, it's usually because Nilo is popping off. So I think Dare is a bit more consistent out of all of us, but Nilo has the potential to push us to greater limits, and he can really 1v3 teams at his peak. So
Very, very good. It is like not every player can 1v3 an entire team.
yeah, he gets really, really good when he's popping off. He's insane.
Yes, yes. Now, if you could pick one player from another team to join your team, who would it be?
It'd probably be Kyle, just because I've talked to him the most out of all of them from Imperium, or he was from Imperium. I think he left, but he's a cool guy. He's really chill, and it'd be kind of fun to play with him. We've played against each other in TiVo Clash and stuff like that. We've played against each other in the past, so I've known him since a couple months through other tournaments and things like that. And I did give him a shout out when we won, so I think it would be pretty fun to play with him.
Now, we've got another tournament coming up next week. Which 2 teams do you think your team will meet in the finals? Now, obviously, you're probably feeling pretty good about next week. Probably thinking that you're gonna be in the finals. But who do you think you'll meet?
So I like to take it every game at a time. I don't like to set expectations for me, because personally, if I do that, I feel like I put so much pressure on myself that I don't perform as well. So I like to take everything as it comes. So I don't even want to really think about that. But I do think Imperium will be in the finals. Who they will face, I do not know. If that is us, then that's awesome. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say we're going to be in the finals. I hope so. I mean, I'm very confident that we can make it. But there are some good teams, and on any given day, anybody can make a run.
Now, this is specifically for you here. What is your favorite video game? Oh,
What is my favorite video game? Right now or of all time?
like in general. What's your favorite video game in general?
Okay, so my favorite video game is this one, because it's the most I put hours in. But I really did like Skyrim and like Call of Duty Ghosts. I know a lot of people don't like Ghosts, but I really did, and like Black Ops 2. But favorite game of all time would be this one because I've never put the amount of hours into a game as I have this one. I think Call of Duty Ghosts was second, and it only had like 12 days played. So
I
yeah,
mean, at this point, it is pretty obvious that for a lot of players, Rocket League is their favorite.
yeah, yeah.
Now, going into that, what got you into Rocket League in the first place?
Okay, so I was on Xbox, and so I play soccer in real life.
Hmm.
So like, I was big into FIFA for a bit, and my friend who was on my soccer team got the game, and I thought, oh, that looks kind of stupid. I don't want to play that. And he just kept asking me to get it and get it, and so finally I got it back in like 2016, and I got hooked to it. So he really got me into it. He was showing me these shades he was putting on his cars and stuff like that. Fun fact, you know the spike wheels in the game with the little spikes on the side that like jolt out? I don't know if you know the ones I'm talking about, but I used to think that that's how you got demos if you wore those. So, so I would wear those and like go around demoing people, and I just had a lot of fun with the game, and it just never got old. I always wanted to get better, and I felt like, oh, this is a game that anybody can be good at if they put in the time. So,
Hmm. Yeah. That leaves me to wonder how you met your teammates in something that.
so me and Darian have been teaming for almost 3 years. We've been on PS4, just in a very toxic, casual game. I think I was calling him a Minecraft YouTuber because of his old name that he used to have.
Oh.
But as soon as we got into a party, we were like instantly friends, and we did a tournament the very next day, and we made a guy rage in that tournament after beating him. So that was pretty funny. And then we've just been teaming ever since. We had Bryce on our team for a while. He's now a sub. He hasn't been playing the game as much. We went through a couple of roster changes, but then we picked up Nilo back in like June for IGL and stuff. We tried him out. He was good. And so we've been teaming with him ever since.
Very, very good. Yeah, funny how it all started with a bit with a toxic casual game.
Yeah. We were telling him he was tryharding in that game because he was 1v2ing us because he had a gold on his team. So it was
Uh,
funny.
yes, yes, it was. Anyway, so what do you think of the competition and slips so far? You've played in 2 journeys, so you probably have an idea about that.
I like it. I think it's really unique compared to a lot of other like Smash tournaments. It's very different. You guys like set yourself apart, and I think it's just the work that you guys have put into the tournament with like the bot and with like seeding and like all that. It's a lot of work, so I do applaud you guys for that. Even me trying to run my own Smash tournament, it's hard. I can imagine how much work you guys put into this with the bots, with making the teams, with all of that. So I really do applaud you. I enjoyed the tournaments a lot too. Uh, I think they're run well. I think the MMR system is decent. Uh, I know there was a little conflict with like Nilo about seeding last week, but I think it was fine. So I think
Yeah,
overall the tournaments are really really smooth. I think maybe double eliminations sometime soon would be really interesting. Like I think that'd be pretty cool. See if you can get a team from the lower bracket, make a run, and like take it down the upper bracket. I don't know. I just love double elim. Maybe that's because some of my previous tournament ones have been double elimination brackets, so maybe I'm a little biased there. But I think overall it's run very well, and I think you guys have done a great job.
now, if you had to pick a player from the competition to play against in a 1v1 match, who would it be?
Oh, a player from the competition. I hate ones. I hate ones. Hold on, hold on. I gotta
Ooh.
really think about this then. A player from, I think it would be PSYONIX. Is that how you say his name? I think so. I think it's from Hey Hey Hey. Just because when we played them, they were kind of funny in the chat. So that's the only reason. That's the only reason. But I think he'd still probably clap me. I'm terrible at ones.
Alright, now, I know we kinda sorta got an answer for this earlier, but if you were the boss of Slips for the next tourney, what's the one thing that you would change about it?
One thing I would change about it, I would probably do the double elimination bracket. Maybe instead of qualifier matches, I would just make the bracket a bit bigger and then give the number like 1, 2, 3, 4 seed a bye in the next round. That way, because like the tournament's starting at 6 p.m., I know for some people, they think it starts at 6 p.m. and they might have something to do earlier on, so they might not be able to play in the qualifiers. So I think maybe that, but that's just me personally.
Well, at any rate, thank you very much for coming, Matt. Shoutouts to Salt and Pepper. Matt is the captain of the team, and you just might be seeing them next week.
You definitely will be seeing this next week. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
All right.
All right. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Slips League Championship, the weekly tournament number 18. We are back and getting ready to get everybody into the lobby. We're finally joined by our co-caster, Shay. Shay, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing fantastic. We just got to watch Imperium play a pretty solid match against the Salt Esports. Unfortunately, it was a little one-sided, a team full of Grand Champs against a team full of Diamond 2s. But with Salt and Pepper here, it looks like we're going to have Grand Champs versus Grand Champs. So should have a pretty solid matchup here.
Great. Can't wait to see it. Salt and Pepper and Imperium is going next.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to have Salt and Pepper on the blue side, Imperium on the orange side. With Salt and Pepper, we have a possibility of 4 different players: Matt, Nilwo, Darian, and Bryce. Bryce being the lone non-Grand Champ, coming in with 1,300 MMR, putting him at the Champ 1 rank, is listed as a substitute. Not sure which 3 we're going to see. We do have Imperium has just joined the lobby. Got Alec, Iota, and Wally again. And their combined MMR, or their average rather, is 1569. So their average is lower than all of the Grand Champs on Salt and Pepper. So it looks like Salt and Pepper has the numbers advantage.
Interesting. So it looks like if you just base it off numbers, they might win, but they can always surprise us.
Yeah, going based off numbers, it does look like they do have a slight advantage, but I've seen in the last tournament of 2020, there was a team that had really surprised us. Had a couple of Champ 1s on the team or some Diamond 3s, but turns out they were all old Supersonic legends that had just not played in a while. And I am pretty sure they got up to the finals, but then lost to our tournament winner from last week. Speaking of tournament winners, all 4 of the teams, or I'm sorry, 3 out of the 4 teams that are currently in the semifinals have all won a Past Slips tournament. The only non-returning champion would be the Kitty Cats. Did I say that name right? Is it Kitty Cats? I think it's the Kitty Cats. Yeah. So the only non-returning champion we have is the Kitty Cats, but Imperium, Salt and Pepper, and Team Blackout have all won previous Slips tournaments. So we're definitely guaranteed some exciting Rocket League action for the rest of the night.
Definitely. I've got my popcorn here. Very excited.
Yeah.
Watch, yeah.
Now, is it movie theater like bag popcorn, or did you put it on the stove and pop it yourself?
Oh no, I just stuck it in the microwave for like 2 minutes.
It's a lot of work to pop popcorn on the stove.
It is.
But it's worth it.
True, it does taste
For
better.
any of you listening at home, it is definitely worth it to buy your own kernels and pop it at home. It looks like we have someone in chat asking to see the brackets. The bracket is posted in Discord for sure. If you are a part of the Discord, you can go to the announcements section. There's a picture of the bracket there. That picture, however, is not updated. But either way, we're going to stop talking about that because we are ready to get into the game. Again, we got Imperium on the orange team and Salt and Pepper on the blue team. Pretty solid action going on so far, just 20 seconds into the game. Correction on a name earlier, I said Nilwo. His name is apparently Niwo. It was a capital I. I got baited by the capital I's.
Oh my. Oh, are they gonna score? Nope. Okay.
Bryce looking for the back wall clear here, pops it out for Niwo. Niwo not able to get it out enough though, and Wally just puts it right back into the net. Iota getting credited with a rogue assist here. Yeah. Those rogue assists are always nice. You don't feel like you did much, but then you get an extra 50 points for the play. It makes you feel good. It's just a feel-good play right there.
It does.
And the kickoff at 4 minutes 15. We got Imperium up by 1. Salt and Pepper now looking to go on the attack. Niwo pushing the ball down the field. That's going to be bumped off the sidewall by Wally. Iota with a solid 50 to get it down into Salt and Pepper's half of the field. Darian with a solid 50 off the wall. Iota now kind of floundered on the opposite side of the field. Wally, last one back on defense, gets it knocked over him. Iota finally back in net. Alec up for that backboard touch. And a pop-up from Wally. Decides to go for it himself. Not enough speed to get up. Is going to end up whiffing under that ball. And now very dangerous. And Niwo with the demo on Alec. And that's going to leave the net open for Salt and Pepper to equalize this game. Just a minute and 20 seconds in.
Crazy. How do you even tell what's happening so fast? It just seems like a
lot of hours. A lot of hours in this game. One interesting thing to note, too, is that we do have Bryce stepping in on Salt and Pepper. We got Bryce, Darian, and Niwo, which means we're missing Matt. The captain of the team is actually missing. Bryce subbing in as a Champ 3. And I believe scoring that lone goal. Or no, I'm sorry. He was not the one that scored. It was Darian that scored the lone goal for Salt and Pepper right now. Bryce, however, getting a shot on net, looking to get his first one. Altruism passing out to Iota. Darian intercepting that pass, puts it back into the orange side. Wally, however, trying to put it back down. Bryce with a nice lob onto the net, hits the backboard. Alec pushes it out to the side. Now Wally trying to play defense, rotating on the near post, a little dangerous. Iota now dead due to Darian. Pop out to the right. Alec's not going to get there fast enough. Niwo puts it back down into Imperium's corner. Bryce with a solid touch there to... Oh, okay, never mind. He got it over his own teammate. I thought he got... Thought he got it over an Imperium member, but it was just a member of Salt and Pepper rotating under the ball. Now, Niwo looking for the floor pinch. Wally says no. Misses that floor pinch. Bryce just getting it out to the corner. Pops it up for Wally, though. Niwo with the clear. The pass does not get to land in the center.
I just see Iota, like, bouncing around every once in a while.
Iota is flying around the field, and I kind of love it, and I kind of hate it. It's great to see someone moving with such speed, but I feel like some of his speed is unnecessary. Wally gets the really unnecessary flip reset there. Flips into the ground after the flip reset, but it was still cool to see that he got it.
Yeah.
Other than Iota, who's your player to watch so far? Who have you been most impressed by on either team?
I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to see what's happening. It's kind of hard to, like, tell exactly until someone scores for me.
Fair enough. But, I mean, you got your popcorn. You know it's an interesting game. You're having fun. We're all having fun.
Yeah. It's a lot of action for sure.
Oh, it's a lot of action. These teams promised us a close game. 2 returning champions for the Slips tourney. And they're proving why they belong here. Darian now looking for a near post rotate, doesn't quite get the ball. Iota over one, passes down to Alec. Alec ready for the shot off his back tire. That's going to go wide left for Alec. Unfortunate shot there. If that's on net, there's a pretty solid chance that that's a goal. Alec, super solid clear out of the corner there. I would have definitely let that one go by me, and that would have been dangerous for my own team. Iota puts it down, tries to get the control on it. Unfortunately, gets a little bit of a miss hit. Wally flying in very early, very errantly, but that puts him upfield. Oh my gosh, talk about a blessing in disguise. Misses the ball on a pretty bad challenge, but ends up upfield, ready for the pass. Air rolls, puts that ball straight down, and that is going to be Imperium up 2-1.
That was a pretty impressive goal. An aerial, type thing.
That was super solid. You heard it here first, folks. Iota with a trying to get a pass up to Altruism, not going to work out. Misses there. Bryce up off the back wall. No one for Salt and Pepper ready to follow up on that pass. That's going to be no shot there. Iota tries to get the flick, but Darian up soon enough. Reads it well. Alec off the back wall looking for a double. Runs out of boost. Niwo with a solid clear and stops Iota from coming and banging that one in. Wally with a backflip. Unknown if that was intentional or not, We all backflip sometimes. If anyone in chat that plays this game says that they don't backflip while going for aerials ever, they're lying to you. Don't let them fool you. Darian now pushing down the field. Gets over one, doesn't get by Iota. Niwo now off the wall into the center. Iota up and over the players of Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper now with just 1 second. We're down to 0. If the ball touches the ground, this round is over. Puts it down to his teammates, but it is bumped down by Wally, and that's going to be Imperium going up in this match 1-0 with a solid 2-1 win over Salt and Pepper for the first round. And the story of that game was Wally. Wally was everywhere, but like in a good way. Iota was everywhere, but like just everywhere. Wally was everywhere in one of the greatest ways. Although I will say his second goal was very lucky. Missing that challenge, ends up putting him upfield ready for the pass. Just popped up to him by Iota. All he had to do was go up straight into the air. Didn't have to have any momentum or anything. Taps it straight down to get the game-winning goal for Imperium. And now we're going into round 2.
Let's do it.
So after what we've seen, Shay, do you think that Imperium's going to take the second game and just put the win home, or do you think Salt and Pepper has a chance of coming back?
Yeah, I don't know. From experience, it seems that sometimes one team will win and then the other team will just completely turn it around. So I'm really interested to see if Salt and Pepper maybe is just holding back their true power,
Well, if they are, it's time to unleash it now as the teams get into position. We put 5 minutes on the clock, and we go into round 2 of the semifinal matchup, Imperium versus Salt and Pepper. Sorry, brain went out for a minute there. You'll have to excuse me. I would like to see Bryce step it up a little bit too. He is the lowest rank in this lobby on paper, but I think that that has caused him to play a little slow for no reason. I've seen Champ 3s play. I think that they can play a little bit faster than Bryce has been playing. But, whenever you're in a lobby of this caliber, sometimes you hesitate. And you really can't hesitate when you're going against people that play at this speed. So, as I say that, Bryce does go up, misses the 50 there. Niwo with a very, very good save. Wally thought he scored there, and so did I. Iota over one, doesn't get it by the next one. Alec coming in for the pass, misses, probably reading Darian's clear. But Darian clears it way outside, gets the ball out of harm's way. And now it is a counterattack for Salt and Pepper, but Niwo, no boost on the wall, misses the clear. This could be dangerous. Bryce gets a nice hit downfield. Wally's going to be able to control that, though. Let's see if Imperium can bring it downfield. Bad flip off the wall. Darian's going to center it. Bryce gets the demo. Niwo, 84 boost, but can't get to the ball off the wall. Oh, no. Oh, that was the most solid opportunity Salt and Pepper has had in the past minute and 5 seconds. And now Darian with a possible flick. Alec was reading that all day. That looked like the easiest save of his life. Gets the flip reset, but the ball is stolen, question mark, by Wally, who thought maybe it was his ball. Bryce off the backboard. Double commit from Imperium, but one of them does get the touch down the field. No danger for Imperium there. Niwo off the wall, gets it over one. Wally puts it back down into the corner. Iota looks for the centering pass, doesn't get it. Bryce now with control is getting pressured by Wally, puts it to the center, but does get the flick over Alec. And the shot comes back in with the demo from Wally, but Darian there to make the save. Very, very lucky there for Salt and Pepper. I think that was an Imperium goal all day. No boost now. Very low boost for the blue team. Darian now trying to cut center. Doesn't have the boost to get there. Niwo looking for the shot.
Wow.
Himself gets it over both. And that is going to be Salt and Pepper taking their first lead in this series.
Yes, I called it.
And the goal coming in a very, very necessary time. I think that if Imperium would have scored that next goal, that would have been it. That would have been it. The momentum would have been on Imperium's side. They already had a game in the belt. But oh my god, look at Wally with the redirect. Niwo right on the corner, ready to save it though. That was a dangerous shot from Imperium. Great save by Niwo. And Alec again with another shot back onto net. Saved by Bryce. Bryce getting a little bit involved in the game. Still kind of hanging back though. Really needs to get those hard turns into the ball. Maybe being a little too far away from the play. Stay a little closer. But now Bryce up for an aerial, does get stuffed, however. And now looking for another shot. Niwo floundered in the net. Bryce really far back, not going to be able to challenge that. Is just waiting back for defense here. Misreads it on the wall. This could be very dangerous. Alec to Wally, back to Alec, and I bet to Iota off the back wall. Gets a rough touch. Darian gets a nice clear out into the corner. Settles it down. Controls it. Pops out into the center. Wally over one on the backboard. Doesn't get over Niwo, though. He puts that back down the field. Trying to get it into the orange half for the first time in the last 45 seconds. Wally with a very solid flick over one. Doesn't get by the second. Iota back on the net on the far post. Evens up the game for Imperium. And we have a tie game in round number 2 of this semifinal matchup.
Seems like you're kind of cheering for Imperium here.
I am cheering for good Rocket League. Good Rocket League is my friend. My cheering, I'm Bryce's biggest fan right now. I want Bryce to come out and just triple flip reset, musty flick, double touch off the backboard right now. But instead, Darian's gonna bang it, gets his own rebound and puts it in. That's gonna be Salt and Pepper taking a lead here. And now if the result does stay, that's gonna be a 1-1 tie for the matchup right now. And the kickoff with 1:39 left to go in favor of the orange team. However, Darian up quicker than Iota. Iota not going to be able to get there. Bryce with a centering pass. Darian out of the way. The double kill from Bryce, and Niwo gets to put it in for free. Oh my god. Look at this. Bang, bang. Easy money every day of the week. They call him the demo god. So says the official Salt and Pepper Twitch account. And he put his name on display. That was amazing to watch. We're going to be talking about that one after the match, I'm sure. Oh, jeez. And now you see his confidence. Getting a second touch off the wall. Does he put one in for himself? Pre-flip gang. He's uninitiated. Doesn't get the goal. Iota now with a solid pass to Alec here. Alec puts it back down to Wally with the control. Can't get it by Bryce, though. Bryce with that new fueled confidence after his double kill is playing like a new player.
Yeah, it looks like the score is gonna even up before the third round. Semis.
I would have to agree with you. You think Imperium can put 2 away in the next 40 seconds? You
I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Salt and Pepper over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we both Bryce fans? It's okay to admit it.
Yeah,
is the real thing.
I like Niwoo's car for sure. You seen it?
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, that is very nice. A nice solid blue and purple. I'm a PSYONIX fan myself, so I automatically default to PSYONIX most of the time.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting choice.
This is that clear. Bryce with a very solid save though, keeps the game at a 2-goal differential. Iota looking maybe for a momentum goal just to give Imperium the last goal before the next round. Not going to happen. And now everyone just pulling it back. Looks like Alec may try to get an own goal just to kind of meme and let the let the dust settle. Darian with the 0-second goal. That is going to be 4-1 for Salt and Pepper over Imperium in round 2 of the semifinal matchup, which means we are going to the final match, or the final round 3 of the semifinal matchup, and this is exciting. Bryce with the Executioner title, 3 demolitions, 2 of them leading directly to a goal. 2 goals for both Niwo and Darian. Darian, of course, with the 0-second goal. That was all but given to him by Imperium. But Imperium really needs to step it up. They're playing a little slow, and it showed. PSYONIX is the worst car. What do you mean? TJ, can we get a timeout on this guy? Am I allowed to request that? Somebody help me, all right?
Full disclaimer, he is joking.
Yeah, please, we're not timing anybody out in the chat unless your favorite car is the Harbinger. Then like we'll think about it. We probably won't do it, but we'll think about it. Anyways, we're going into round 3 of this matchup. I am going to excuse myself for just a moment to use the washroom. We're gonna let Shay take over this casting for you for the overtime matchup. Well, I guess overtime matchup is kind of a rough phrase. But the final matchup of this match, who's going to be moving on to the finals? Will it be Salt and Pepper or Imperium? Stay tuned to find out.
Okay, have fun. Okay, let's start this match.
Alright, so while good old Croc is taking care of things, I'll help out Shay if you all don't mind.
Sure.
That way you won't have to solo this to cause this awesome Game 3 matchup between 2 former champions. I'll bring in the play-by-play as Niwo is eyeing that ball, keeping the defense going here, and here's Bryce. A little bit of a touch there, but still a battle over the ball on the blue side. Oh, wait, the battle continues. A great shot. Good shot, but it bounces off stuff. Looks like off the crossbar. Alright, taking a closer look now on the client itself. Fun fact, I was looking at the stream feed, and Iota with a great shot.
Yes!
Starting things off strong for his team. Imperium takes the lead early on. A little help from Wally to bring in that setup. Now we're gonna be going into the second face-off of this Game 3. Now, you think Imperium, with any other team, they're gonna try and make this a one-sided affair in their favor, but they can't really do that so easily against Salt and Pepper. Then again, Wally gets a great demo against Bryce, so gotta start somewhere. Well, they've already started. They got the goal in. Speaking of goals, Bryce gonna try and do something here, but no deal. That setup, what looked like a setup, was dealt with by Altruism. He won't. He was eyeing it, getting some turbo on the side. Darren knocks the ball further in, but Wally's right there to bring it back. Ball is deep on blue side. Great defense from Bryce. Bryce, he's getting a lot of love in the chat, courtesy of the official Salt and Pepper Twitch channel. Shoutouts to the chat, by the way. Now, Wally had a slight touch there, very minute. Either that or he missed. Quite the speedy little play, though. I'm thinking it was a slight touch. Not enough to knock it in the direction he wanted to, though. Bryce. A little bit of a kick. Oh! Good kick from Iota, but Niwo's right there to put a stop to that noise. And it would, whoa, open net!
Niwo goes in for the score.
Let's take a closer look. Niwo just carrying that ball something fierce. Good short kicks, keeping full control of the ball. Alec tries to stop it, but he wasn't there in time.
That was amazing.
All right.
Pure ball control.
The Croc has returned, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the mic.
Oh, you guys aren't tired of me yet? All right. Well, I guess I can talk
Just a
about
little
what's
bit.
going on in the game. All right. So we've got Imperium and Salt and Pepper tied 1-1 with a little less than 3 minutes left to go in the game. Wally pushing it downfield up to Alec. Alec puts it down, but that's going to be pushed to the outside by Salt and Pepper here. Wally off the wall for Iota. Iota missing, might touch it to Alec. Alec does not get the touch there, has to flip back, no boost on the near post, trying to just touch it out. Iota comes in and saves the day for the Imperium side, though. Wally up, probably not by Niwo. I stand corrected. That went way out to the center. Darian, however, the first one there. Alec with a good 50. That's going to be to Wally. That's over to Niwo. Last back, pops it up, follows his own ball, looking for Bryce below. Possibly doesn't touch down, though. Tries to go over Iota. Fails that mission. Iota with a touchdown. Alec now down onto the Salt and Pepper side of the field. Bryce, solid 50 there. Gets it up for Niwo. Niwo puts it off the backboard. Is there going to be follow-up? Darian comes in, puts it under Alec, and that's going to be Salt and Pepper in the lead for the matchup. The winner of this game, moving on to the final series. GJ, do we have a finalist from the other side? Oh, no, we're casting all of the semifinals today. All right. So whoever wins this matchup is going to go on to play the winner of the Kitty Cats and Blackout, which you'll get to see live here on twitch.tv/Slips Championship League, or Slips League Championship, pardon. And we're going to be bringing you that action live very shortly. Wally up for a possible touch here. Puts it to the left of Bryce. Bryce not able, but gets the demo on Wally. However, holds up his teammate Darian as well. Iota crosses to nobody. No one from Imperium there. Oh, and a pinch off the ceiling. This could be Wally putting it down, but misses, hits the backboard, unfortunately. Oh, look, we got an attack here now from Salt and Pepper. Darian puts it out for Bryce. Bryce not able to get the shot on net. Wally puts it out to the side. Now coming off the right post, but Niwo puts it into the corner. Doesn't like that dangerous play there from Imperium. Puts it out, and a nice demo there. Can't find the second. Bryce is going to have to take control of the ball now. Tries to put it to the outside of Wally. Nice 50 there, though, by Wally. And a nice touch by Iota. Darian does get the touch and the save. Wally comes in with the follow-up and equalizes the game. This is exciting Rocket League, chat. This is exciting Rocket League.
Darian almost saved that.
Well, he did everything that he could. Darian, props to you. Behind the back save. Unfortunately, not quite enough as Wally does come in. No other Salt and Pepper teammates there. Off the crossbar, off the right post. Alec is kicking himself for that one, just a little bit lower, and that's a goal for Imperium. The go-ahead goal, too. Niwo now into the center for Bryce. Alec read it, however, puts it down, and another 50. That's two 50s in a row there, and then Bryce wins the third one. Not really a 50. Wally, however, looking for the pinch off the wall, puts it into the center. Alec is up off the back wall, double touches it for the centering pass to Iota, and he puts in the go-ahead goal with only 29 seconds left in this matchup. And Imperium could be your finalist.
Dang.
But I would not count out Salt and Pepper. Plenty of time left to get an equalizing goal here. And they're off. Kickoff going onto the blue side of the field. Wally already up for it. Slowing down, knowing he's not challenged. Gets it under Niwo. Over Darian, over Bryce. No one else is there for Imperium. They had the nail in the coffin right there, but no one was in the play. And now Salt and Pepper is back on the counterattack. Darian up the wall, misses the 50, gets the demo. Bryce looking to keep it down on the other side of the field. Less than 10 seconds to go. Bryce, the demo god, with another. Niwo pops it up, doesn't get it over Iota, has to control the ball here. If it touches the ground, their hopes are over in this tournament. Brings it out of the corner by one. Tries to get it over Wally. Wally puts it back down. Darian off the wall, looking to keep that ball alive. Bryce pops it up. Not a great touch, but it's alive. Niwo controlling off that left wall. Pops it up. No boost. Puts it to Bryce. Bryce gets it up. It is alive and well. Wally tries to knock it down. It hits the corner. Bryce puts it into Alec. It's in the air in Imperium's half. But, they're able to knock it down, and Imperium survives. They move on to the finals, and we have one of our two finalists.
Wow. Looks like Niwo already left. Yay. So
yeah,
they played good though.
That was a fantastic game. I want to say that was the most fun matchup that I've watched. Now this is only my second tournament here, but that was exciting Rocket League, especially at the very end. Very big props to Niwo, most specifically, and the rest of the Salt and Pepper gang, keeping that ball alive at 0 seconds. Really, really trying to bring in the equalizing goal to keep their playoff hopes alive. Well, I guess it's a tournament. Every game is playoffs. But Imperium, very solid, played their game the whole time, made the least amount of mistakes, and they got rewarded for it. Now they're moving on to the finalists to face the winner of Kitty Cats versus Team Blackout. Team Blackout, a returning previous champion. Kitty Cat's a newcomer. I don't know if GJ, can we get confirmation? Is it their first tournament, or are they just not tournament winners yet?
This is their first time playing with us.
It is their absolute first time. The newcomers coming in, new kids on the block, trying to establish their territory. If they do move on to the finals and win, that means all 4 semifinalists will have been tournament winners at some point in their Slips career. That would be an interesting stat for later on down the road for you to put in the chat, GJ. A little fun facts. Also, he is very correct. Salt and pepper are fantastic condiments. If you don't use salt and pepper on your food, are you really cooking?
That's like the most basic seasoning that you can put.
It's so basic, but people just don't do it. I had a friend cook me chicken breast one time in the oven. I'm like, oh, okay, what'd you put on it? I said, oh, nothing. I figured you could season it after.
Nothing?
And I almost fell down. I almost fell down out of bewilderment. I couldn't believe I couldn't believe my ears. All right, so it looks like we are getting the teams in here. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Also, Shay, I've been meaning to ask, how did you become the bagel queen?
Oh, you're not the first to ask. I don't know. I guess my love of bagels has brought me this title.
Bagels are really good.
Amazing, right?
They really, well, it depends.
Depends on what.
I personally don't really like bagels unless they're toasted. They just taste like they're too chewy to me when they're not toasted.
I mean, obviously they taste better when they're toasted.
Right.
One time I was like really hungry and I had to leave the house and I was like, okay, what do I have? So I just grabbed a bagel and I didn't even put anything on it and I just took it out of the fridge and took it to go to eat.
So you were just walking down the street and people were like, why do you have a bagel? And then you're just like, well, because I'm the bagel queen, duh.
It's my breakfast. Damn. It happens.
What about you, GJ? What's your favorite flavor of bagel?
When was the last time I've even had a bagel?
You are not living life, my friend. It's been over a year for me, and I feel like I live under a rock. All right? Either way, guys, as we get these teams ready to load up onto their respective sides, let us know in chat what your favorite flavor of bagel is. Do you prefer toasted or non-toasted? Do you prefer dry or cream cheese?
It should be
toasted. So let's take a look at Team Kitty Cats. We've got their captain, Cap Insano, coming in with Geo as well, the 2 grand champs on the team, James, a rostered member of the team, and then Jens, a substitute at Champ 1, 1284 MMR. I do not see Jens in the lobby currently, so it does look like we're going to have the full registered roster from Kitty Cats here. And then Team Blackout, we've got Felipe, the Diamond 3 captain. And oh my gosh, I'm excited. Diamond 3 captain with 3 grand champs on the roster and a 3rd grand champ, and a Champ 3 as a sub as well. And it looks like for Team Blackout, we're going to have Felipe, Nova, and...
Please look in the chat.
Well, I'm not sure who the 3rd player for Blackout is, but we'll get there. You put sour worms on your bagels, and you know what? You should be applauded.
I can respect
while everybody else is driving on the highway, you have made your own path, and I respect it. Raisin bagels? No. I love raisins. I love bagels. I don't like them together. I also don't like raisins in cookies.
What? Oh.
Yeah, I don't like raisins in cookies. Not my friend. Yo, chill, D3. Well, that's what it says. That's what it says, Felipe. Hey, listen. They don't tell me nothing. I just work here, okay? I read a robot, and I spit it out to you guys. That's my job here. Everything bagel with plain cream cheese. That sounds like a solid one. You hate cream cheese? That, Okay. That's fine. Please don't kill me. Gummies toasted under a fire with extra crispy inside.
Huh?
This man's living. Or this woman is living, you know? All right, the teams are set. The third on Team Blackout is Pinhead. That is going to be Thomas. That's their Champ 3. And they are underway. 5 minutes on the clock. 0 on each side. And Gio, with the first opportunity of the game, flicks over one. That's going to be a 5-second goal for Team Kitty Cats. Solid 50-50 kickoff here by Insano. A whiff by the cheating member of Blackout. And Kitty Cats puts in the first goal of the game and of the matchup with only 5 seconds off the clock. Second kickoff now coming in. Pinhead and James off to the right of the orange side. Cap Insano puts it down onto the net. Nova bangs that out. Gets his own touch. James Paradox with the save in the top corner. Great shot placement there. Pinhead misreading that ball. Goes under it. Now in the opposite side of the field, however, looks for the demo on Cap Insano. Can't find it. Nova back out into the center. Solid 50 to Pinhead. Pinhead's not going to get it over. Insano is down in the offensive zone. Looking for the bump. Scares Gio. Gio has to jump early. Does get the touch and the save. Cap Insano now bringing it down for Kitty Cats. Excuse me. Now, it looks like we could have Nova threatening for Blackout. Puts it into the corner. Felipe can't quite get the ball from James Paradox there off the wall. The short Dominus can't hit that ball. Insano off the back wall. Pinhead puts it a little further. Still in a dangerous spot. Felipe with a beautiful touch. Nova, not enough boost to get that second touch into the center for Felipe. Pinhead to Nova. Nova still can't grab that touch. Gets the bump on Gio. This is still very, very dangerous for Team Kitty Cats here. Blackout threatening hard. A pass to Felipe. Another great save by James Paradox. I've been calling him Paradox. Excuse me. Insano with the slow shot, but off the backboard. He cannot save it. I believe that was Pinhead looking for the backboard save there.
Pinhead tried like twice.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really blame him for trying. It was a really good attack by Kitty Cats here. And James Paradox with a ton of saves for Kitty Cats. So this game should be 2-2 if Paradox hadn't made those saves. But now it's a threatening again. Gio does not like the ball, just shoots it down into the corner. But now Nova putting it back into attacking position. Pinhead with a solid 50-50 over the head of Insano. And that is going to be cutting the lead of Kitty Cats in half. It is 2-1 Kitty Cats to Team Blackout. And again, Kitty Cats, the newcomers here, really asserting their dominance. The reigning champs are a little bit lackluster. They gotta keep it up. Gio now attacking for Kitty Cat. Maybe looking for a soft touch here. Tries to shoot his own shot. Paradox now caught a little out of position, half flipping back. Felipe, solid pass to Nova. Nova looking for the slow control. Flips over one. Doesn't get it over two. May get it center. Not enough boost. Insano now down the field. Felipe just trying to get that cleared back. Paradox. A little bit of tennis going on right now. I'll smack it to you. You smack it to me. I'll smack it back to you. But a nice pass from James, and that's going to be Insano sliding one in to the direct center of the goal. It's going to be 3-1 for Kitty Cats. Well,
Kitty Cats are really making their name around here.
They are, in fact. They are... maybe GJ, if we could get confirmation, are these players that have normally played in slips before, or are the players as well as the formation of this team both new? Cap Insano with a solid touch, looking for James, doesn't get it out enough, so Pinhead's going to be able to get the clear out of the corner. James puts it back down the field. Gio with an interesting flip there, going to lose a little bit of momentum, not quite there for the ball, looking to read this clear from Nova. It's going to be over Gio though. James and Gio both double committing. Cap Insano now last one back. Nova looking for the slam there. Pinhead just kind of hits it to nobody. That was a very interesting hit. Not what we've seen from Pinhead thus far this game. Cap Insano now after his own touch. Felipe says, get that out to the side. We don't want that here. However, coming back in, James Paradox with a shot instead of a save. And Nova this time with the epic save puts it out to the side. Gives Team Blackout a little bit of breathing room, but not much, as they still have 2 goals to get back with only with less than 2 minutes to go. A little bit of a double commit there also from the side of Blackout. Felipe now bumped away from that ball. Captain Insano with the control. Pinhead missing the 50. Felipe with a good challenge. That's going to put it straight up and down. However, Gio's there to read it. James up for the shot. Gio touches it out of his reach. James is not going to be able to put that on net. Now Gio with a back pass to Insano. Plenty of boost here. Touches it down to James. Opts for the pass instead of the shot. And James off the top corner. Not going to go in. Now it is going back for the side of Team Blackout. Under 1. Not over the second, though. Insano over Pinhead. Now with the slow control here. Might get bumped out by Nova. Nova decides to go away from the bump. A nice pinch from Felipe, and Nova there gets the ball downfield. Gio looking for the shortcut and does indeed put it back down the field. Gives them a little bit of breathing room. They can play this little bit of tennis game. They have a minute left. They're up by 2. As long as they don't make a ton of mistakes, they're good. They don't have to be attacking, but now Pinhead puts the pressure on. That is going to be the lead cut down to 1 again by Blackout with a solid pass off the crossbar by Nova. Gets it over 2 defenders. Both defenders sitting on the near post. No one on the far post to properly defend that. That's going to be a pretty easy goal for Blackout there.
Solid.
Solid.
Yep.
And Pinhead, tries to equalize it there. Can't quite get it. Felipe with the control up off the wall looking for Nova in the center. Pinhead bumps him, though. This could be rough for Nova. Nova gets the underflip, but saved by Insano. Gio with the first save. Now Pinhead with a solid save off of James there. That would have been the nail in the coffin most likely with these two teams. But I wouldn't count out Blackout just yet. They are here fighting. They want another championship. Insano up in the air. Nova, however, really fighting to keep their hopes alive in this round. They want to be finalists. They want the advantage. But Gio says, too bad. We're going to take the first round. You're going to have to play from behind. You're going to have to win 2 games in a row. We'll take this one. And with just 11 seconds to go, it is looking like the first round is going to our newcomers, the Kitty Cats.
And to answer your question earlier, I took a closer look, and the Kitty Cat players are not players I recognize, and I'll leave it to you.
Well, you're going to recognize them after tonight, especially after a frickin' dunk like that. Just absolutely reads the clear, slams it down into the net, 4 seconds off the kickoff. The team momentum has shifted. Oh my gosh. And it looks like Felipe is requesting a card change in the chat. He said, losing by 3 is enough. Enough is enough. I want a taller car. The ball got hit over me 3 to 4 times in really dangerous situations. Time for me to grab something a little taller. But who knows, chat? Maybe he will grab something a little shorter. Maybe he's going for more dribble, more control. Did have 3 saves that game. A lot of saves, a lot of shots coming out from both teams. A shootout, if you will. I would like to see a little bit more control from both teams and crisper passing. A lot of lobs, a lot of off the back wall. A lot of, here, I'm going to hit it in this general direction. Please shoot it. I would love to see a little bit more precision. Now, story, for me at least, was Paradax. Paradax made 2 amazing saves. He only has 2 saves, which is the second least of anyone in the game. However, his 2 saves were fantastic. Absolutely saved 2 goals. No one else could have possibly got there. And just beautiful, beautiful car control there. Nova also with 2 beautiful saves. Absolutely everywhere. Also leading the team with 5 shots. Nova has got to get some of those shots into the net, though. On net is great. Into the net is better. I will say one of those shots he got on the stat board was most likely his pass off the crossbar that put in that number 4 goal and put the nail in the coffin for Blackout. He cut the lead into 1. So now we've got Kitty Cats looking to have a sweep here. Team Blackout looking for the reverse sweep. Kitty Cats need 1 win. Blackout needs 2. Let's see who puts the ball in the net more here. A lot of shots. Need more goals. Put 5 minutes on the clock, GJ, and let's get underway. Looks like Felipe has gone with the Finnick. Trying to get a little bit of caster bias, I see. Titanium white, it's beautiful. The players are on their way. Gio hits it straight into Pinhead. Looks like a pretty calculated fake kickoff from Team Blackout. Soft touch from Pinhead. Not going to be any problem for Cap Insano. Just bangs it back down to the orange side. Now Felipe with control gets it by one. Demos the other. This could be dangerous. 2-on-1. Nova up out of the corner into the center. However, that's going to be cleared by Paradox. Very easy ball when all was said and done. Nice bump there in the end. And now Cap Insano and Gio pretty close to each other, trying to get the ball out. Felipe, however, putting the ball back down. Nova with a nice pass out into the center. Pinhead not able to get it through Paradox. Paradox, however, with a solid 50. Now Insano in the corner with control, wins the 50. Gio puts it off the back wall. Shortcut here. Pinhead's going to be able to get it by and out of the dangerous area. Pinhead over Paradox, but Gio really pulling out all the stops there. He's got the save. Felipe now, very, very nice control touch. Gets the full boost. Has plenty to work with. However, Nova coming in, knocking him out of the shot. A little too greedy. Not patient enough to wait for the pass. Gio with a nice touch over the players of Blackout. And that's going to be Paradox putting one on net under the players of Blackout. Kitty Cats goes up 1-0 in this second round.
What? What's happening? Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, we got a little bit of confusion there. Take it away, Croc. Don't worry, Shay.
All right. Got Felipe, solid pass, however, puts it straight to Paradox. Paradox over on the backboard. Pinhead going for the save. Just puts it in himself. I don't know if he did it on purpose or if it was an accident. But let's take a look at it again. Here he goes, up for the save. Oh, unfortunate. Slightly misses the crossbar on that clear. Pinhead's kicking himself for that one. Rough own goal, but if he didn't touch it at all, easy follow-up goal for Kitty Cats. That's going to put them up 2-0 with still more than half the game to play, though. Blackout is not counted out.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely in the lead, though. I'm kind of rooting for them, I guess. But I hope that doesn't jinx them, because I was also going for the losing team last round. So.
I don't know. I don't really believe in jinxes. I believe in Rocket League skill, which is what Paradox is putting on display right now. What a read. Beautiful pass from Gio out of the corner. Paradox up very quickly. Is not going to be beat by Pinhead. Pinhead tried his best to get there. If only his car was a couple inches longer. But James Paradox puts in the number 3 goal for Kitty Cats. And it's looking pretty bad for Blackout here. I can't lie. They still have a chance. I wouldn't count them out yet. A team full of grand champs. Still plenty of game left. More than half the game to go. I've seen 7 goals scored in this amount of time before in a lobby like this. And Gio, however, puts down the 4th one. And it kind of just seems like they're practicing now. Gio just up off the wall. Solid touch. Follows it up. Has plenty of boost. Puts it down. Almost gets it stolen by his own teammate, actually. And Blackout really has to reset here. If not for the rest of this tournament, for the next one that they play. If they continue to play like they are in this round, it's going to be rough. Very, very rough. Just too much hesitation is what it looks like. It looks like they're going for the ball. And they're like, I don't know if I'm going to be beat or if I'm going to win. And instead of challenging that 50, they're just turning off. They're like, all right, you know what? I'll play your hit. However, Kitty Cats are just getting such great hits that it's impossible to play them. However, Nova says, Croc, you shut up. We're not out of this yet. We're only down by 3 now. Plenty of time left in the game to bring it back and equalize it. What a beautiful goal there. Nice underflip. Give it some power. 61 miles an hour entering the net. And that is going to be 4-1 in favor of Kitty Cats with Blackout really trying to chase and reach a fake kickoff, though. Gio puts it up to James Paradox, down to Insano, up off the back wall. And plenty of boost, puts it down in the bottom corner. No save coming there. And the quick answer from Kitty Cats. That is a morale killer right there. You get the goal, you think there's a chance you might be able to bring it back within reach, and then a goal like that right into the bottom corner. No way to save that with the way the car was turned. And now here they go again. Insano trying to get that up and over, but luckily a bad shot for Insano. Now Nova trying to get this off the back wall. Very small touch, Insano for the shot. Reddit can't quite get the strong touch he needed. Felipe with a control, loses the 50 out to Insano in the middle. Pinhead gets it by, though. No shot for Insano on this possession. Now Gio looking for the pass here across the corner. Felipe gets it out to Nova, though. Puts it back up. Felipe's no longer there. He is on the ground. Double commit, but it works out. And that's going to be Blackout cutting the lead for Kitty Cats down to 3. And I mean, we still have a game here, folks. We still really do. 3 goals in a minute and 38 seconds. That is nothing. That is absolutely nothing in the game of Rocket League. Plenty of time here. Blackout cannot give up, or else they will be eliminated.
We have some Blackout slander in the chat right now.
Some Blackout slander. Oh, Blackout buns, huh? Well,
I don't mind having a good day. That's not even the Blackout sucks. I don't think Blackout is having a good day. Siri.
Blackout's doing okay. They really aren't doing that poorly.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
Okay. They're better than me. That's all I can say. So that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff that Nova has been pulling off in this particular round shows that Blackout really is a contender here. Not to mention they have won previous tournaments in the Slips Championship League, or the Slips League Championship, rather. I'm sorry, I'm going to mess that up like 5 more times before I finally get it right, GJ. Please don't fire me.
I mean,
now control up the sidewall. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I was just going to say I've also definitely had my eye on Pinhead. They, I feel like, have been playing really well this game as well.
Pinhead has had some really solid touches.
Yeah.
Just more unlucky. 50s that he's one to nobody. Really crazy touches on saves that have ended up being own goals.
Exactly.
Specifically talking about the one earlier.
It's like really solid attempts, and then they just kind of backfire a bit, but they're really good attempts.
And, you know,
that's what matters.
My parents said trying was never good enough, but, you know, Insano with the nail in the coffin, though, that's going to be Kitty Cats going up 4 goals in the second round, and that's going to be their match. Don't get me wrong, guys. I believe in a lot of things, but 4 goals in 1 second is not one of them. That is going to be Kitty Cats with the win and the extra goal, just to say, why the heck not? 7-2, Kitty Cats beat Team Blackout and move on to face Salt and Imperium in the final. I forgot who they're facing, but they're moving on to the finals. We're gonna take a short break here. I believe GJ has an interview with one of the players. I could be wrong. And then we're gonna bring you into the finals as soon as these 2 teams are ready.
Absolutely. Let's see what I got baking in the oven. And also to clarify, for the finals, we have Imperium versus Kitty Cats. Just want to make sure you all know. Now, on that note, I'm gonna take care of things. I'm gonna get that interview up and running.
All right, sounds good. Who do you think will win the tourney? Chat, let us know. We've got Imperium, very solid play against Salt and Pepper. We also got to see them play against their first round matchup, Assault Esports, I believe. Team full of diamonds, kind of a little bit of a warm-up. Not really a fair display of their skill. However, their match against Salt and Pepper really did show that they were here to play. Kitty Cats looking very strong. However, the new kids on the block coming in to take the reins from all the past champions. Can they do it? Let us know what you think at home.
Now the
GJ, do you know who we're talking to tonight?
All right, now the interview that I have lined up. Since we got Imperium coming in for the finals, I figured it would be fitting that I bring in the interview that some of y'all may have missed from last Wednesday's podcast. It'll be Iota of Imperium, the captain. So, with that being said, we got the finals coming up shortly. Do not go away. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be Imperium versus the Kitty Cats. It's going to be a best of 5 as a reminder to everybody. Best of 5. So we'll bring you the interview.
Best of 5. All right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am here with the captain of Imperium, the team that broke the streak of Eclipse. It is Iota. Iota, welcome back to the studio.
Yeah, thanks. How's it going?
Now, after winning that tourney, that incredible finals in particular, a couple of tourneys ago, you guys went on to take part in the most recent anniversary tourney, if I recall correctly. In fact, I'm going to be looking at my notes here, and yes, you did. You went all the way to the quarterfinals, if I'm mistaken,
Correct.
only to be beaten by Dono Chief. And I think that's when the discourse between Kyle and Carbo began. I think that's when the shots were. I think that loss against Dono Chief was when the shots were being fired. Was when the shots started being fired between those between those two players. But
Yeah, I mean, it actually we lost that game. I mean, I just don't think we were expecting their level of play to come out. But everything was totally fine playing against them. I mean, they were good guys when we played them. Nothing really out of the ordinary with any banter or anything like that really happened. I would say it was mostly after their next series, after Dunno Chief lost their next match. That's when
yeah.
that's when things really heated up.
I think it was, yeah, now that I think about it, I think that was in the semifinals. I think it was after their semifinal match that Carbo got a little bit upset. Understandably so.
Yep.
Yes.
We're all passionate players, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, on to the questions. I wanted to get your thoughts on that little incident. Let's go with that first.
Oh, yeah.
Now, first question. After everything that's happened recently, with Imperium beating Eclipse and losing in the quarterfinals, what is next for Imperium? Will we be seeing you guys next week?
You're definitely going to see us again. Don't need to worry about that. We're not done yet. We did have, I'm sure you saw though, a little bit of roster movement going on.
Yeah.
Our substitute player, Wally, actually is now taking over Kyle's starting spot.
I noticed that, yes.
So, I mean, we've been playing with him for a bit. I absolutely love Wally. We're looking good as a team. So, hopefully, going to come back in the later weeks and just keep winning, build up our streak, beat Eclipse's record number of tourney wins. That's probably our goal.
Oh, that would be incredible if you managed to pull that off. You got some stiff competition, of course.
Definitely. The competition, honestly, every week I feel like it's getting better, which is that's like good all around for everyone playing in it.
Right. Speaking of skill, out of the players in your team, who is the best player?
Ooh, this is a trick question. Best player on our team? If I'm talking straight up mechanical skill, I would have to say it's going to be Wally. I think Wally, I have played with him for like 2 years, and I've like watched him grow as a player, and the sort of stuff he can do on offense is just like stuff I can only dream of doing at this point. Like he's going for crazy shots, stuff that like I'm watching him pull off, and I'm the one like yelling for him to do it. It's just like fantastic to watch him play. Then on the flip side of things, I can't forget about Alec. Alec is such a smart player, and as I said before, actually, he is so team oriented. I've never seen someone like have such a vision of the field, be able to throw so many passes out there to his teammates. It's a real pleasure to play with them.
And he's also known for the mutually assured demolitions.
Absolutely. Big demo guy. We're all trying to get better at that. We know in the higher levels, demos are just such an impactful thing. Once you take one of those players off the field for 3 seconds, that's all it takes to change the entire flow of the game. So all of us got to get better at that.
Demos being impactful and high level play makes me smile. Alright, next question. What will you do with the prize money if you were to win the next tourney?
Oh, probably. I don't know. Spend it on either save it up, either save it. That's like number one. Probably save it, or I don't know, buy myself some credits, get some new items in the game. Why not put it back in? You know.
Yes. I'm sure PSYONIX would appreciate that. Very
Absolutely.
much.
And Epic Games.
Yeah. Epic Games too. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 5, how close are you guys as a team?
With what, 5 being like we're literally brothers?
That's one way to put
I would
it.
say, yeah, I would say we're probably around a 4 range. We like talk to each other all the time. We like to hang out, like even if we're not playing Rocket League together. So, and especially with our sub Wally, like I said, I've known him for 2 years. He's like, me and him have come up together in this game. So super nice being able to like play with him again like that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him play.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, have you ever met each other in person before? You and your teammates?
So not the guys I'm currently playing with.
Oh.
Back in season 7 of RLCS, I went to that LAN, which was in New Jersey, and I went with a big group of like a bunch of the other guys I play Rocket League with.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, like Wally couldn't make the trip for whatever reason, so I didn't get to meet him in person, which sucks. But talk to him every day, so it's all right.
Hopefully one day after the pandemic, the Imperium boys will actually meet in person.
Absolutely, it'll be a fun time.
Maybe have some fun with some in-person threes grinding.
Oh yeah,
and rage at the
LAN.
knuckleheads on the screen. Like,
We are
why?
good at raging, that's for sure.
Like, why did you overcommit right there, random person on the internet?
That's our specialty.
I think I noticed that with Kyle.
Kyle is I forgot to mention Kyle actually. He's kind of the whole reason that I got into the competitive scene, so I really have to like thank him for everything. And he's such a solid player, and like he lives and breathes this game. Like he's just so competitive with it, so passionate about it, and that just like bleeds out into everyone he plays with, which is like it's awesome to play with him.
Solid player and a solid rager.
He does get heated from time to time.
Indeed. Anyways, that leads me to my next question. What got you into Rocket League in the first place?
So I actually started playing back when the game came out on Steam, and I remember one of my friends was like, "Hey, you should try out this game Rocket League. I got it. I've been playing it for a bit. It's pretty fun." And my response to him was, "No, that sounds stupid. Playing soccer with cars, I don't think that's fun." And then like a week later, it's on sale on Steam, like $5 or something, and he's still playing it. And I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Like, I'm not gonna like it, but let's see what happens. And then just got hooked ever since then.
$5 rockets. Yeah, you went from thinking, "Oh, that's stupid," to "I am playing competitive. Blah, 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 blah. I'm playing competitively for money, and I cannot talk to save my butt."
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Now, what was the derpiest thing you ever did in RL?
Oh god. I don't know if I have like a single example for you, but I probably like on my team, honestly, right now, I probably just straight up whiff the ball more than anybody. And there is just so many times. There's one good moment that it's a little derpy, but like given the circumstances, it's understandable. There was we were playing in a pretty big tournament. This was about like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. And we need to win this game to stay alive. And we're playing against like very good players who we knew like going up against them that like these guys are good. Like it'll be like really something if we pull off the win here. And clock's ticking down. We're down 1 goal. 0 seconds. I have the ball. I am dribbling the ball alone in a 1-on-1 at 0 seconds. And I go to flick it to score it. And I just straight up whiffed and dropped the ball. And we lose the game and got knocked out of the tournament.
Oh, that's...
And all I had to do was just the most routine, basic flick to put it in the net, and I just whiffed it.
Yeah.
So that was a brutal moment.
I'm whiffed more than a few times during my placements, so I get how that feels. Oh,
Everyone does it. It's just a matter of me doing it at the worst possible moment.
Yeah, we have those moments. Anyway, another question for you. Now, I may have asked this already. How did you meet your teammate? By any chance?
Oh, so yeah, you didn't ask this yet. So I like I said before though, I've been playing with Wally for like 2 years. So like I've known him the whole time. I always play with him. And then he's the one who met Kyle. And he met Kyle in the Rocket League 6-man server.
Ah.
Because Kyle was just alone. It was really late at night. Kyle was alone in the general voice chat, and he was drunk.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And Wally saw that there was just this random guy, Kyle, in voice chat, and Wally was like awake and I was asleep or something. And so Wally just hops in there. They start talking. They just start playing some games together. They're like playing well and winning. And then Wally introduces me to him. And then ever since then, we formed as a team. And then we picked up Alec about a month ago. We just had like a little tryout for him and picked him up.
Yeah. Of all the times to meet Kyle, would have thought it would be when he's drunk.
Yeah, it was a good story.
And now I'm imagining him playing while drunk. And getting
Him and
angry.
Wally. They were winning games when he was drunk, so
Okay, so he did not get angry at the time. At that time. I'm just imagining him getting tilted over players while drunk. And I'm like,
yeah, I'm sure he'd get funny. When he's drunk, he's a pretty funny guy, so
I'd imagine.
I mean he's always funny. Like I said before, he's just a passionate guy. Can't blame him for that.
Anyway, let's give you a couple more questions here. What do you think of the competition in Slip so far?
I mean, our first weekend, it was pretty easy to tell that sort of the only team that was really up there with us at that point was definitely Eclipse. Not trying to say that like we're such a good team, whatever, but just like in terms of pure like looking at the ranks and everything like that. But I mean, these last couple of weeks, new teams started showing up. All these like super good teams, all like above GC and stuff. So it's definitely on the uphill, and that's just super good, like for everyone involved with it.
God help us all when we eventually get a Supersonic Legends team.
Oh boy.
Like everyone will be like, okay, we need to bring in our A game. These guys are actually really, really good. They probably played in the equivalent to Worlds.
Don't worry, we'll be Supersonic Legends soon enough, so it'll be us.
Looking forward to that. Anyways, one more question. If you were the boss of Slips for the next tournament, what's the one thing that you would change about it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I mean, I love how you have like everything set up. I've been saying it to like everyone that like it's such a good, the whole server, the bots, the way the brackets run, everything's fantastic. But what would be kind of nice to see, maybe here and there, throw in some twos tournaments. I think there's a real niche for it that could be filled. Just I know you guys had like a 1v1 tournament at one point. I don't think I was around when that was going on, but I think maybe just try it out, see what happens if you throw a twos tournament together, how much interest there is. So just know there's a lot of players out there. Like twos is technically the most popular game mode. Could generate a lot more interest just because people like playing it more.
Right. We had a lot of fun with the ones tournament, and that was actually pretty popular. Shout outs to Shay for making that tourney a possibility. Anyways, with that being said, man, I got turned on the brain here, excuse me. Thank you very much for the interview, Iota.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Of course. And look, I'm hoping to see Imperium next week.
Damn right.
Damn right. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, but before we begin the actual finals of the evening, which, as a reminder to everybody watching at home, is Imperium versus Kitty Cats, a best of 5, allow me to tell you about this other Rocket League related thing that we have building up right now. The 1v1 divisions! That's right! As requested by at least a good amount of our membership, we have built up divisions for all those players out there who want to take part in 1v1 action. If you want to join in on the fun, well, you want to join the Discord, of course. And you want to make sure that you're registered and verified as a player in the Discord. Going through all those usual steps. But after that, you go into the bot commands channel in our Discord and use the command !finalize player and follow the steps provided by our trusty bot Lola in order to register for the 1v1 division. After that, a staff member will verify you and you'll be placed into one of the divisions depending on your 1v1 rank in MMR. Divisions are filling up fast, so come on down and get registered if you want to take part in the action. Now, on that note, let's bring it back to some 3v3 action featuring our finals. Shay, Proctopus, you're up.
All right, thank you for that, GJ. Again, shout out to the staff and the admins here that put this tournament together, and not only this one, but the 1v1 tournament you just heard GJ talking about. If you think that you're stuck in a rank because your teammates are bad, let's be real, we all are. Go join the 1v1 tournament, prove your own solo skill. We're going to be getting into Imperium versus Kitty Cats. The MMR advantage going to Imperium by 4. Literally 4 MMR. That's it. So this is going to be a close matchup numbers-wise. Shay, who do you, after watching the games today, who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm 90% sure it was Imperium who my team fought or went up against for quarterfinals, I think. And we did so bad. We basically forfeited the first round and the second round because it was just not close whatsoever. So I'm kind of feel like I should be like rooting for them now, you know?
Oh, yeah, because if you got knocked out by the champions, then like, what can you do, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not your fault. They're just champions.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I would really like to see Kitty Cats win. I think that they've played better out of the two teams tonight. I think that they will end up taking this game in a best of 5. I do not think, however, that it will be a sweep. I think that Imperium will at least take one game off of the Kitty Cats here. But it would also be nice to see the newcomers come in and dethrone previous champions. They've already done it to, oh man, come on, brain. Who did they play against? Gosh.
What?
Oh no, who did the Kitty Cats just beat?
Oh, the Kitty Cats
Blackout.
Blackout.
Oh my god. All right. They've already taken down Blackout, some previous reigning champs, so I think that they might be able to do it again here with Imperium. Either way, Kitty Cats are no longer newcomers. They are no longer unknowns. Everyone in the Slips community will know their name after this game. We have already got the Imperium players into the lobby. Again, that's going to be Alec, Iota, and Wall-E. Iota, who you just heard from in that interview, live conducted by GJ. Cricket. Alec coming in with probably the strongest player on Imperium tonight. Very solid touches, very fast. Wall-E, however, also doing very well. All three of the players playing very well. Kitty Cats, however, coming in with Insano. Insano has been insane on offense. And Paradox, goalie extraordinaire, has not let anything in. And Geo just being very, very solid. This is going to be a great game.
Agreed.
All right, it looks like we have the players lining up on the field. Alec, Iota, and Wall-E for Imperium. Insano, Geo, and Paradox for the Kitty Cats. Put 5 minutes on the clock, and let's get the action underway. For our opening kickoff, we've got Geo versus Iota. see who start the game off strong. Iota wins it to the right. However, Captain Sano comes in for the side of Kitty Cats. Winning that, controls it on the wall into the corner. Wally tries to put it out. Alec misses the clear. Wally, however, with the second touch, no one on orange there to follow up. Gio now just coming back down, trying to get back. Captain Insano, solid clear there. Over 1, over 2. Can he get it by the third? Looks for the shot. Rough 50 for him. However, Gio's up, not able to put it down. Paradox now turning with the ball. Wally says, no, no, no. Get that ball off of your car. We want it on your side of the field. Insano off the back wall, puts it to Gio. Gio now to the center, looking for an extra touch. Instead of putting it across the Paradox, puts it onto the net. I wonder if he didn't see Paradox there or something like that. Pass to Paradox probably would have all but guaranteed a goal, but now Alec, with the pass to the center, is going to be cleared out by Orange, and now James following up his own clear off the back wall. That's going to be Kitty Cats taking the lead 1-0 in this final matchup. And again, we are playing best of 5. You will see at least 3 games of Rocket League between these high-level players, and each second will be engaging and as intense as that one was. Now we've got the game back underway, a little less than 4 minutes to play. Gio looking for the ball here. Paradox, however, clears it in, coming from the center of the goal. Now, Alec trying to go up the wall, gets beat by one of the orange players. Insano into the center, saved by Alec, puts it into the air. Gio puts it back down. Alec, however, reading that, puts it back into the orange side of the field. Paradox with a whiffed clear. Gio with a whiffed save, but Insano comes in, flicks it over Iota. One more blue member to beat. Iota kind of back in net now. Alec off the back wall, puts it down to Wally, who clears that out. Little bump there in the corner. And this is a little bit chaotic here, but Insano really needing to win that 50 against Wally, and he does.
Just demos Alec.
Yeah, the demos. I really appreciate demos. A lot of people don't appreciate demos in competitive Rocket League anymore. I think
I can appreciate a good demo. I think it's
the double kill we saw from Bryce on Salt and Pepper earlier.
Oh yeah.
But Wally says, I don't need any demos to score. Slots one in after Iota puts it off of the back wall. Gets a bump there. Doesn't quite get the demo. So, we can't give you as much praise, Iota. But, you were close. You were close. You got the bump. And that's going to be Wally equalizing the game 1-1 in the first round of this final matchup. Alec, for Imperium, pushes the ball into the center. Wally down the field. Iota not ready for the redirect, is flipping back. Gio into the corner.
Gio tried to do that bounce off the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Dang. What's happening now?
Iota's clearing the ball down the field, but Captain Insano is there, ready to put it back. Now Insano waiting for the touch from Gio, puts it on net. What a play! Saw that Gio saw him, and then just waits.
Oh,
Pop
yes.
And bang. Look at that. Slots it right in front of Alec. Alec, no way he's getting to that. Has to turn around on the wall. Tries his best. His best was not enough, or at least not this time. That's going to be Imperium taking Kitty Cats taking a 2-1 lead. Kitty Cats being the orange team, Imperium being the blue. And now all orange back on defense. Wally trying to get it by one. Does get it by Paradox. Gio in the net, as well as Captain Insano. Insano now out of the net. Touches it by Wally. Trying to pass to his own teammate in net. Almost rough there. Gio and Captain Insano with just inches separating them. Avoid the double commit. Paradox now into the attacking end. Insano needs to get a touch here. Puts it up. However, Wally up for the second touch is going to be saved by Insano. And now Iota putting it down straight into Gio. Gio up to Insano. Insano not able to return the favor of the goal from the pass, such as Gio when he scored off of Insano's pass. Now Paradox back to Insano over Wally. Follows his own shot. Gets the double. Gets the triple. But Iota saves it.
Yes. What a save. What a save. What a save.
Chat disabled. Now Paradox trying to get that back to the outside. Wally, however, there, reading the clear. Oh, and Altruism with a solid bump onto James Paradox. However, no pass coming in for Imperium, and now they're on retreat. They're in defense. Alec gets one touch, messes up his recovery a little bit, but James respects him, gives him the space. He's able to get another touch. James with a solid 50, back out onto the wall. Wally, what is that shot? Come on! You had the whole net in front of you, and you put it in the corner. And now Insano back on defense. It looks like Imperium does not suffer the full punishment of missing the open net and are back on the attack. However, Insano putting it back down into Imperium side of the field. Iota missing off the wall. Gets it over one. Wally gets it back past Alec into the middle of the field. Iota might be able to get there. Does beat Insano. Does beat Geo, but does not beat Paradox. And now Wally up. Touches it off of Insano's touch. Nice read there. Not able to get it into the center of the field. However, James Paradox clearing it off the wall. That's going to be Iota's ball. And now rotating through, looking for the bump. Scares Insano, and Alec not able to get it by Geo for the goal. Now Wally coming back, has 8 seconds. What is he going to do here? Gets it to Alec. Alec not up quick enough. James Paradox puts it back down into the center. However, Iota gets it popped up. We're at 0 seconds. If the ball touches the ground, it's over. The Kitty Cats will have taken the first round in the final matchup. But Imperium not giving up. However, sorry. Geo comes in, knocks it down, and says, nah, let's move into the second game. We'll take the first one. You guys can try again next time.
Look in chat. Someone I 1v1 this morning is trying to challenge me once again.
Are you a demo and a bagel queen, Shay?
Yes.
Are you a closet demoer?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just too good, you know?
All right, we need to get a round robin 1v1 v Shay tournament, GJ. Write that down in your notebook.
What? What do you mean?
Everyone in chat wants to challenge Shay, the bagel queen. The winner gets to take the title of bagel queen or king.
No? No? Maybe for a day.
Okay, for a day.
Okay.
Solid tournament reward. The All-Star Cup.
I want my own title if I win.
The Stormy Bagel. There you go.
Sure.
It's gotta be bagel related.
Exactly.
All right, moving into the second matchup here. Kitty Cats did take that first game over Imperium, and we are ready to get back into the action. Players are slotted in. They're getting onto the field, and we're ready to see what they've got in store for us. Again, guys, in chat, let us know who you think are going to win. Why do you think they're going to win? Who's your favorite player on these teams? We love to hear from you. You're at home. You're watching the action. We're bringing it to you live on twitch.tv/slipsleaguechampionship.com or .tv rather. Or I already said that. All right, reset. Twitch.tv/Slips Championship League. League Championship. Oh, GJ's going to fire me. All right. Back into the game action we go.
Can I fire you?
All right. A little bit of a rough tongue tie there, but now we're back into the action. This is what I know. All I have to do is talk about what I'm seeing. This is the easy part. Iota tries to pass it over to Insano, doesn't quite, or into Alec rather, doesn't quite get there. Insano with the clear back down into the blue side. Wally, good save there, but puts it right to Geo, who throws it back into the net. That's going to be an early lead coming for Kitty Cats. The newcomers really trying to assert their dominance, looking for the 3-game sweep. Need 2 more wins to do it, though. All right, on the kickoff. Wally loses it back to the left. Iota with a solid stop there on Insano's hit. Uh-oh, by Wally. Doesn't get the touch out to the center that he wanted. All 3 of Orange in the same corner. That could have been really dangerous. Alec, a pass out to the right. No one there for it. Wally does get a solid redirect on it, though. Very odd launch angle for him to have got a touch like that. Really good touch. Now Alec putting it down into the orange team side. Iota trying to get the pass out to Wally. Nothing working for Imperium there. 3 attempts to get the ball on attack. This one could be it, though. A bad 50 on the side of Kitty Cats, and Alec was up. Fortunately, not able to get a solid enough touch. But Iota coming in for the backup, puts the ball on net, and Insano gets the save. Iota now, last one back, defending the shot. Alec gets back very quickly. Good speedy rotation. Helps Iota out on defense there with the save. Geo puts it into the corner, getting it to the least dangerous spot possible, even though that they're on their defensive side. Good 50 from Insano. Can't get it by 2, though. Alec with the demo. That's leaving the net open. Iota whiffs the hit. Alec wasn't ready. He couldn't read it. He thought Iota was hitting the ball. Couldn't score. This game should be 1-1, but unfortunately, Imperium could not execute. And now Kitty Cats still have a 1-goal lead with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this round. Oh, nice aerial bump there. Needs to get it by 1. Can't do it. Alec off the wall. Gets the double touch. That's going to drop down into the center. Not heavily attacked. Easily defended by Gio. Gio now passed to James. Trying to get the pinch off. Gio looking for the center ball. Is Cap Insano going to be there? He's on the far post looking for an extra center. A little bit of a double commit there. Could have been rough for Kitty Cats. However, they're recovering nicely. Iota with a beautiful save on Gio's shot off of the red clear. And now Kitty Cats back on defense. Off the back wall, looking for a good clear. Barely gets it over Iota. Gio now up to Paradox. Might look across. Looks for the back wall instead. For a second touch. Misses. Gio on the net. What a shot. What a pass.
What a score. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit disappointed with the lack of in-game chat usage.
You know,
What is it? You know?
Oh, nice block. All right, there we go. There we go, Paradox.
Okay, there we go. Did they hear me or something?
They're listening. They're listening in. They're stream sniping. Everybody be on the lookout. We got stream snipers on the loose. Insano with a solid touch over Alec. Wally coming in now to keep that ball in the attacking zone for Imperium. They need 2 in 2 minutes in order to stay alive in this round. Now Iota up. However, Alec is up too. Alec with the bar down goal. No one is saving that. Look at this pop from Iota into the side wall. That's going to go up. Iota looking for the shot there. Double commit, but it works out. Alec, very, very nice shot. A little bit of speed with 51 miles an hour straight under the crossbar.
Wow.
That's going to cut their lead in half. Imperium now with a dangerous attempt. Alec trying to put it on net. Iota into the corner. Alec threatening. Gio can't get it fully out. This could be dangerous. Wally puts it onto the backboard. No one there. Paradox easy clear. Altruism all the way back for boost. Now going to get the mid boost. Trying to follow it. Does because someone whipped it. I didn't get to see who. Insano with a nice touch to the outside. Wally puts it back into the center. Iota down into the corner. Wally looking for the second touch here. To Alec. Alec is up, gets the shot over Gio, but not by Insano. Good shot, better save Insano. Wow, what a freaking sequence of plays here. We got Wally back up in the air. Only 4.
Going for it again.
Oh, that's great. Absolutely great Rocket League we're seeing right now.
Epic.
Go ahead. All right, coming into the center now. Iota to Wally. Wally getting bumped around, trying to recover. Does get a touch up into the center. Iota and Gio going for it at the same time. Rough 50-50 for both members. Wally straight up, just trying to get a decent touch. Ends up centering it, but Alec is there to defend it and put it into the corner. Now trying to get the boost. Doesn't get mid boost. Very low here in the corner. Gio gets it over him. No one's surprised there. It's hard to do anything in Rocket League without boost. If you're not driving fast, you're not driving at all in some of these games. Especially with players at this skill. Nice pop from Alec and back down. Little bit of a double commit there for Orange. This could be dangerous. The air roll shot by Iota is saved by Insano. He does not want this game to be tied. He wants the 2-0 lead in the match. Alec on net. Insano with another Insano save. That's 3 in the past minute and 20 seconds. This man is on fire. Imperium really fighting for a goal here. Gio puts it down. Iota there for free. Passes it to Wally. Insano says no again. Insano, the story of the last minute and a half of this game, absolutely is the reason that Kitty Cats still have their lead. What a sequence of plays. It's a 0-second play. Wally into the corner and shoved down. That is going to be Kitty Cats taking round 2.
So, they won the first round, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So they are.
What are we up to next after this?
GJ, what are we up to next after this?
Well, first of all, these are the finals, and second of all, this is game 3. We're going into game 3 of the best of 5, so we're not done yet,
Correct.
Jay. We're not done yet. And for the record, Kitty Cats are in winning position. They win one more time, that they won the whole thing.
I see. Okay.
They're out here looking for the sweep. Now the only way Imperium can win, reverse sweep. Can they do it? Let us know in the chat. Who do you think has to step it up on Imperium to really bring this team back into a winning position? Kitty Cats now, new kids on the block, Cinderella story, coming here to take it all in their first ever tournament. Just one game away.
Yoda, he's is he? No. Who was the one who I was talking about before who had like a good car? I think they might have gotten out, but I forget who that was.
I do forget who you were talking about, but that was not on this team.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah. Everyone? All right, Mystic says everyone needs to step it up. You heard it here first, Imperium. Everybody step it up. We've got the players on the field. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get the players going. And Wally with a solid kickoff into the orange team's corner. That's going to center out. However, Paradox is there. Alec hits it down, gets a second, gets a third, tries to put it down to Iota. Not quite enough, though. Iota passes it out to Wally. Good 50 from Insano there. Another beautiful defensive play. Good pinch by Gio to get it up, but Alec is there. What a play. And the read by Iota puts it on net. Gio says, nope, we're going to just clear that out. Goes up to 50 for Wally, puts it across the field. Iota, good read, good short, fast read. But Insano now clearing it back down. Easy touch for Alec here to put it back into the corner. Gets a second touch. Gets it by one. Could be rough. Gio expecting his teammate to hit that one. Had to half flip in order to get a touch there. Saves Kitty Cat from a really, really rough situation. But now Iota threatening. Gets the shot on net. Insano with another save. Insano's defense is just cracked right now. Absolutely cracked. Never seen such just hardcore defense coming out from one particular player. Doing amazing. Alec now, however, trying to put Imperium on the board. The first goal of the round would be really good. And Gio heard what I was about to say and says, well, you're right. The first goal of the round would be really good. Let me just hit that real quick. Bang, right down. Iota tries to get there, does get a touch, can't get the save. 1:10 gone in this round 3. But Imperium Kitty Cats threatening elimination for Imperium. Kitty Cats want that championship now. 2 players on orange miss. Now Wally taking his time here. Does get demoed by Gio on his way back. And then another demo traded out. Alec gets James. And now James respawn looking into the corner. Trying to get it by one. Does get it by one. Can't get it by the other. Wally now looking for the touchdown to Iota. Iota looking for the bumps. Doesn't get any. Trying to touch it back to the center. Insano with 0 boost trying to defend this. Alec coming in off the back wall. Gets the second. Wally gets one touch. A little bit high, a little bit soft. Gio with a pretty easy clear there. Now down into the blue team's half. Alec trying to shadow defend here. Gets it over 2. Can't get it over 3 though. James now touching it to the outside. Wally puts it down to Alec. Alec looking for the demo instead. Wally gets the pass out. Iota's there. Can't get it by the defenders.
What a save.
What a save. The Kitty Cat's goalie defense is fantastic right now. All 3 players pulling out all the stops. But Imperium definitely not giving up at all. Beautiful attacking plays, just have to capitalize. If they don't, they're going to be gone, and the Kitty Cats will be our champions for Week 18 tournament. Iota and Alec both with a whiff there. Could be dangerous for Imperium. Wally is up, just needs any touch to get his time team to rotate. Alec now down the field. Wally, no boost, can't get there. Alec's going to be looking to play off this clear from Gio. Does get it down, can't get it centered. Paradox trying to get the ball out to Gio. Does get the ball out to Gio. Can he get a touch? He does off the back wall. Can't get the shot on net. Puts it too high, puts it too wide. Alec now playing defense. Wally coming in for the ball after his teammate was having some trouble there. All members of blue on the same side of the field. Iota in a very weird, awkward spot. Does get the clear, though. Wally now to Alec. Alec can't get there in time. Wally playing really awkward defense off the wall. And that's going to, at least he does get the touch to send it all the way across. Gives his time team to rotate back. Double commit from Imperium. Not something you want to see this late in a championship round. 1:39 to go. And 1 goal to get back into it. Alec now into the corner. Tries to get it over. Wally waiting to get a redirect touch there. Can't get it. Now far back, Insano And Gio trying to make something happen here. Gets bumped out. Can't follow up his touch. Wally off the back wall looking for a second touch. He gets it out center. Alec not there quick enough. He's not going to be able to get it. Follows it into the corner. Trying to get the ball back out. Wally now full boost. Iota cutting into the corner. Wally's got full boost coming in. No, he didn't come in. He stayed into the center. Looks for the defensive touch there. Doesn't get the defensive touch now. Turning on this is Alec, trying to pop it up over 2. Doesn't get it. Iota now trying to recover, get back in the net. Wally's the last one back off the wall. That's going to be an easy read for him.
Come on, they can get a score in 1 minute.
They can.
Definitely.
They can absolutely score. But if they don't, 45 seconds. Kitty Cat right now, if the score stands, will be our new Slips champions. Off the ceiling. Gio can't read the ceiling correctly for the ceiling shot. Insano with a good clear. Iota over to Wally. No, Wally just lets him dribble it. I'm surprised Wally didn't come in there, but now he gets a pop off of the corner. That's going to come straight down, out into the center. Tries to dish it. Neil says no, but Alec is there for the security, and that is 1-1 with 24 seconds left. Imperium's hopes are officially alive. They're not out of it yet.
24 seconds, or it goes into overtime.
Wally, solid kickoff follow-up here. Doesn't get it by Gio, though. Pops it up for Iota. Gio's there quicker. Off the back wall. Wally puts it right back to the orange team. He's lucky he didn't just pass them the game-winning goal there. Paradox now centers it out. Iota there for the clear. Pops it up. Gio there to put it back. Insano off the wall. Paradox looking for the shot. And Gio looking to put it back. Unfortunately, just pops it up. I think it's Imperium's best entrance to let it drop, and it does. We are going to overtime. Sudden Death Rocket League. First goal wins. We're counting up. We're not counting down, and Imperium is looking to keep their championship hopes alive. Good control here. Tries to pass it to Wally, who's getting bumped by Insano. Iota with the shot. Can't get it over James Paradox, though. And now a near post rotation coming out from Imperium. This could be dangerous. Wally does get the touch. He gets it out of harm's way for now. Paradox with a good hit back in. Altruism off the ceiling. Good hit. That saved a backboard bounce, which would have been really dangerous for Imperium. Wally now up. Alec with the redirect pass. Iota onto the net. Insano with the save. Alec with the security. And Imperium says, we are not done yet. We want game 4, and that's what you, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat are going to get. We're moving on to game 4. Kitty Cat's up 2-1 on Imperium. Wow. Just wow. Do you think Imperium stepped it up, Shay, or do you think they got lucky?
I don't know.
I put her on the spot. Careful, they're watching. They're obviously listening to us. You don't want to upset them.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I think Kitty Cats might actually bring home the dub tonight, but we'll see.
I think they will too. I do not see a reverse sweep in Imperium's future. However, they played very well. They stayed in the play. One thing that they did that game that they haven't been doing is stay in the play. No one's going for far defensive corner boost while the ball is on the enemy's goal line. There's not as many whiffs, not as many double commits, but oh my god, the goal line defense from Kitty Cats is just insane. Both goals that Imperium scored were like third tries. No one's just shooting the ball onto their net and scoring. It's got to come after several saves. I mean, look, we've got 9 shots from Imperium, but only 2 goals. Absolutely insane. What a game. We're moving in to game 4 right now. Imperium is down 1-2 in this matchup. Needs to win again to keep their playoff hopes alive. Kitty Cats, if they win, will be our Slips 18 league champions.
Woohoo! Yeah, Alec with the kickoff.
Go ahead, Shay. Take it away.
Oh gosh, like I know any of the lingo, you know.
Hey, listen, I just make it up as I go. People seem to like it, so I just keep doing it, you know.
Okay.
Oh, the demo there. Oh, Iota's up on the wall, putting it into the center.
Ah.
Sano with the power clear off the backboard. Alec reads it pretty easily. Pass up to Wally. Can't read it. Low boost, trying to get the pass out to Iota. Almost gets it. Insano, however, with a 50 win. Gio into the center. Double commit in the corner for Orange. James now off the back wall. No one from Orange is going to be able to follow that up. Easy control for Iota. However, a good read attempt by Insano. If Iota hit that ball, that would have absolutely been a 50 in favor of Gio. But now Imperium on the attack in the attacking zone. Wally off the corner. Good read by Gio, but another touch. Alec, tries to go for the net. Thought he was going to look for the pass back down to Iota. Can't find any empty space. Wally now with a solid defensive play in the attacking zone. Gio with a rough touch. Pass out to Alec. Alec's not there quick enough. Insano and Paradox now with the double commit. Wally to the center. Iota with the air roll shot. Puts it a little off to the right. Now looking for Wally. Wally's got full boost. This is going to be a banger, but it gets 50 by Insano. Good defense there. Now Iota, instead of controlling, goes for the big touch there. Interesting. He didn't have any enemy players within like 30 to 40 feet of him. Instead of controlling, goes for the big touch. Alec trying to read that, pinch it off the wall, center it out for his teammates. Not going to be able to do it. Iota now easy clear here. Pops it up over one, almost to James, and does not get the second touch on it. Alec trying to get that into the corner. Doesn't want any danger here. They're trying to play safe. They do not want Kitty Cats to score, because if they win, then Imperium is out. Kitty Cats are the new champions. Wally puts it low corner. Gio was ready, though. Not going to be able to get it on the first try. They're going to have second and third attempts. Iota goes for
Iota tried to score.
What's that?
He tried to score. And now Gio did, so that did not go in Iota's favor.
Alec comes in with a very aggressive challenge. Very, very aggressive for last man back. Wally trying to rotate back. Doesn't get the corner boost. Trying to save it with no boost. Can't do it, and that's going to be Kitty Cats going up 1-0.
I'm going to be honest, it looks like Storms in the chat is trying to come for my job here.
Hey, we've got job security in the pandemic, all right? We got absolute job security. You can't steal our jobs. Well, unless GJ fires me because I keep getting tongue-tied, then you might be able to come for my job.
Except this is more of a voluntary job, even though I'm trying to negotiate being paid in Robux currently.
Robux, the currency of the future. Am I right?
It is,
right.
Yes. Should be.
Gio with a good clearing pass to Insano there. Good control. Alec, however, solid pressure. Iota putting it out to the side. Gio should have that pretty easy. No boost, though. Opts to turn off instead of going for the Aaron challenge. Now Insano up. Boost. Can't get it by Wally. Paradox should have this pretty easy. Misreads the bounce. Oh my god. Gio's there to save Paradox from what is sure to be one of the most embarrassing saves attempts of this series. But now Imperium on the attack. A minute 37 to get another goal. Alec can't get the launch off the wall proper. Does get full boost, though. Wally puts it back. Alec with the demo. Wally, where are you going? You got to stay in the play. You got to put the ball in the center. Leaves the play. Gives Kitty Cats the room that they needed to clear it. Gets it by Captain Insano with one of the easiest goals we've seen in this entire series.
Will this be Kitty Cats winning game?
Is it likely? Yes. Would I dare ever count Imperium out when they're only down by 2 with a minute 20 left? Absolutely not. Alec with a solid kickoff win, looking for the pass. Oh, turns out has no boost. Does get the touch. Iota is there, but so is Gio. Gio gets the save. Iota puts it out. Gets 50'd by Paradox into the corner. Alec now off the ceiling. This could be dangerous. Insano, however, with the epic save. Iota into the corner. Tries to go for the second touch. Can't find it. Alec now off the corner. Goes straight down. And Wally's not quite there. Does get one touch. Over one. Can't get it by 2. Insano with another save. And Alec now up on the left wall. Captain Insano, however, puts it center for Gio, who can put it down. Paradox off of the crossbar. Can't put the nail in the coffin. Still down by 2. Imperium pushing, threatening. Wally now with a rough touch. The only touch he really had the option to make, though. Pops it up. Paradox puts it right back down into the attacking zone. Now Iota looking for Wally. Wally does get the dink. And we are looking like Kitty Cats may win here. But Alec with 20 seconds left tries to put it down. Paradox says, we want that championship. You've already had one before. It's our turn. And with 10 seconds left, it looks like Kitty Cats are going to be your next Slips champions. And Wally is just chasing James. Gio with a slight touch. Insano. Looks like we're probably going to get a knockdown here. Oh, they are obeying the first rule of Rocket League. They're going to keep this ball alive for as long as they can. But in the end, it doesn't even matter because Kitty Cats are your new Slips League champion. Tournament weekly 18. Great games all around. Imperium does pull a game off of Kitty Cats, but in the end, Kitty Cats proved too much to deal with. Imperium, very, very good offensive pressure. Kitty Cats with just better defense. I think that they were in the game until Wally made that mistake. He left the play a little too early, realized he left the play too early, and then tried to get back in. And when you do that, you just get the ball hit over your head. And that's exactly what they did. Cap Insano pops it over his head, a couple more taps, dribbles it into the net nicely. Kitty Cats with a 2-0 win in this round. They win the series 3-1. Shay, are you surprised?
No. Saw it coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I mean, I don't know. I'm proud of them. They very definitely proved themselves.
They both teams played very well. The only big mistake that I've seen in the entire series was a couple double commits on the side of Kitty Cats.
What a cute little
Wally's mistake.
The team picture.
Now, one clarification before we hand it over to GJ, who might be looking for post-game interviews from the players. One clarification is Rule 1 of Rocket League is the head-to-head. The first rule of Rocket League, however, is keeping the ball up at 0 seconds. Know your trivia, chat. Know your trivia. And Bryce is the demo god. Fun fact trivia.
It's like an unofficial rule. Anyways. Now...
So, GJ, do we have any players joining us for post games?
That's actually a fair question. Things are rather quiet on the Discord. Oh.
We should get someone from my team, even though they didn't even play in the tournament.
Well, hey, so you were playing in the tournament. What did you think?
About what?
About didn't you play in the tournament?
Well, oh yeah, kinda. It wasn't like recorded though.
Oh, but see,
it was on the stream.
My name's Cutie wants to get in for the post game interview.
Oh, okay.
But who that be?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, not sure who Cutie is.
I'm not even sure if QT played. Now, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now looking around the Discord here. I'm looking around to see if I can let's see if we can bring one of the Kitty Cats in for an interview.
All right, let's get one of our weekly champions into the Discord call, see if they can walk us through their mentality and their morale shifts through this series, although I doubt there was a morale shift. They were really killing it throughout the entire tournament. Did a very good job, stayed consistent, stayed powerful, stayed hungry, and boy, did they get fed with a championship win here today. So, chat, was anyone else surprised? Was anyone else surprised by the Kitty Cats win? Did anyone have Imperium over the Kitty Cats? I know I saw a little bit of 50-50 in the chat when we first asked you who you thought were going to win. You did it first? Okay. I'm sorry that I don't know who you are. I know you're a cutie. You're an OG? Well, see, that makes sense. I'm not an OG. I've been here for like a week and a half. I'm brand new. Fresh meat. That's why my job is on the line. That's why I'm afraid GJ's going to fire me all the time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, jokes about our awesome caster aside, I'm gonna have a little chat here with one of the members of Kitty Cats, the captain of Kitty Cats, and a man with a name that is all kinds of water boy, Captain Insane. Captain?
Very true.
Captain, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Insano, the captain of Kitty Cats. Welcome to the studio. Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, what's up? I can hear you.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Alright, now. First of all, your team is new to the slip scene, and unless I am mistaken, this is the first time that a new slips team has come into their first tourney and won it.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
In fact, I will.
glad I
In
can,
fact, I
can
will
work.
look into the history here, just to make sure. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, you're pretty much the first team to do this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, how'd you feel about the competition, like going through this whole tourney?
To be honest, me and my buddy here, Meowie, or Geo in game, we normally run a lot of twos. So we run a lot of high comp twos, and we play with like a lot of pro players. Not with a lot of pro players, but like against. So competition wasn't like too great, not to dog on them, but like we're like people are getting there around like the 1650 mark, 1700 mark is like where it's like the borderline of the pros, and then like I feel like we're just a little bit above them. But yeah, all credit to the teams that were good. We just happened to play better today.
Yes, and going into more specifics, playing against Imperium. In fact, you played against not one, but two former champions.
Oh really?
Yeah, we played it. Yeah, wait. Team Blackout won 2 tournaments in the past. This was back when they were TiVo Blackout, and you went against Imperium, who won 1 tourney. So, and also going into more specific details, you were like, how much trouble did you have playing against Imperium? What was it like playing against a team that was very much at your skill level, MMR wise?
Yeah, it just felt like a normal rank game that we would normally get into. But like games seem to change from rank to just like normal games like these, because you actually have chemistry, and then there's actually comms, and then actually trying to play to win, like big time. But yeah, I they're a good team. Like I said before, I felt like we happened to play better today.
Yeah, that game 3 loss against Imperium, that had to have hurt.
Yeah, we're a little upset about that one. Some unlucky pinches and bounces didn't go our way, but it happens.
Yes. Now, regarding your team as a whole, is this the first time you've played with your team? Like, is this the first time you played together?
Actually, all 3 of us together, yes. We have honestly never played outside of just this tournament.
Wow, that really adds to the victory, because this is the first time the 3 of you have played together, and you've gone on to win a Gosh darn esports tourney in Rocket League. That is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and it's only up from here. Only chemistry is gonna build.
You thinking of playing again next week?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll be back.
I'm holding you to that. I'm holding your team to that. I want to see you play again, and knowing Imperium, they're probably going to want revenge.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, regarding your history with Rocket League, what got you into playing Rocket League in the first place?
So I started out on PS4, and Rocket League, it was like free game of the month at that time, and so I downloaded it, and I literally just got instantly hooked, because I was always a fan of soccer in general. And then I just felt like car soccer, like how could they do this any better? It's just phenomenal.
Yeah, rocket-powered soccer in a cage with a gigantic ball.
Exactly. It's like cannot imagine this being a big game, but it is.
It is a very big game at that. Now, out of the teams in the tourney, and that includes the ones in the qualifiers, which team seemed to be the most threatening?
Probably the last team, Imperium.
That would make sense, because they took you to Game 4 and whatnot, and
Yeah, for sure.
They have tourney history.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. On that note, what are you going to be using your winnings for, by the way?
Maybe some, candy or some, I don't know. Get all fat and sassy.
Well, try not to get too fat and sassy.
Honestly.
All right.
You wanna send me one of those Cokes in the background too with the winnings?
Actually, I've been meaning to get rid of these empty boxes.
Oh, I haven't seen that's too sad.
Alright, anyways, we're gonna bring it back home to our casters here. Thank you very much for the interview. A big shout out to your team for making it all the way to the finals and winning the whole thing. Shout outs to Kitty Cats, and one more thing. What inspired you to come up with the team name Kitty Cat?
To be honest, we're just a fan of cats, to be honest. So
And is
No,
that
we just went with
little kitty cat on the
Yep.
team logo yours?
Yep.
Wait, that's
no,
your-
no. I just pulled up from Google because you need
Ah.
a 400 by 400. So I was like, oh, better go to Google.
Okay. Well, you won one for all the kitty cats out there. Meow and so
Mhm.
forth. We'll bring it back
Yeah.
to We'll bring it back to the casters. All right,
Hello?
our casters have returned.
Hello.
That is us. Hello.
Are we on
How did
stream?
the interview go?
There you are. Took a little bit to bring you back. The interview went
Yeah.
well. Anyway, I think we're just about ready to cap this off. This has been
All
an
right.
exciting tournament from start to finish, with some excellent plays, excellent matches all around. I wanted that finals to go to Game 5 for obvious reasons.
For your
For those
epic
of you who have
boss
seen, for those of you who have seen previous tourneys.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll let you guys sign us off.
Sounds good. Closing words, Shay?
I don't know. That was a good game, guys. Good job, everyone who played.
It was indeed a good game. Thank you to everyone who played. Thank you for those of you at home who make these tournaments possible. There's no reason to cast these tournaments and to display them on stream if you're not here watching them and having a great time. Thank you to all the admins and all the staff that are here, including my co-caster Shay, GJ, the Emperor, and all the other people who make these tournaments possible. And remember, if you think that you're stuck in your rank because of your teammates, we have the perfect tournament for you. 1v1 tournament coming up. You can register as a player in the Discord. There should be a command in the chat for that. And just make sure you use !finalize player in the bot commands after getting verified, so that way you don't run into some issues that some of our teams have where they don't fully register for our tournaments. And then just make sure you have a staff member verify you. You'll be set. You won't have any teammates to blame. You'll only have your own mistakes.
And
right.
if you're having any problems with registering, whether it be as a player or the 1v1s or getting a team to set up for 3v3s, if you have any problems with that, let us staff and admins know, and we'll help you out when we can.
Yeah. Thanks again, GJ. Thanks again, Shay. You guys have a great night. It has been a fantastic time. This is the Slips League Championship, and we're signing off. Congratulations to Kitty Cats, our new champions.
Congrats.
And
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.